Right along, motherfuckers.
Turn up the headphones a little bit, Wally. Fuck it, yeah. I keep this shit from the middle, grab that hell 6 wing. Right before I tear this Henny bottle up and sparkly green. Young niggas all across the globe just tryna get some green. Focus up and stay persistent, this shit closer than you think. Protect my energy, I never let them intervene. We all gon' get shit bustin' when it's time to play the scene. But we need way more execution when it's time to follow dreams. So I gotta execute, cause this shit closer than you think.
I like big penises and I cannot lie.
That's the beginning of the
Sir
goddamn.
Dick's a lot over here.
Dude, if
Yo.
I'm editing it, I'm putting that even before the song. I love big penises and I cannot lie.
Just insert it throughout the entire podcast.
Last time I was like cleaning the kitchen and shit, and they like were waiting for me for a minute, and they were just like shooting the shit, rapping a little bit, blah blah blah. So I yelled down the stairs, "Rap about Tupperware."
Yeah, what was that about?
And then they kept it because I was gonna have a goal to have you guys rap about one word every time at the beginning. Yeah. But now EJ doesn't even have the fucking dick in his mouth. There you go.
Dick in my mouth. what we rapping about today? Hey.
Well,
hey.
intro us.
Dick in the mouth. Ride Along podcast. Johanna likes the dick in her mouth. Likes the dick in her mouth. Likes the dick in her mouth. Yeah, we're not from the South. We're from the North. Like Peter North. She likes the dick in her mouth. She likes the dick in her mouth. And
That's
it's
a porn
Nick
star.
Kelly. And we got my girl Emily. And they all like dicks in their mouth. Dicks in their mouth. Dicks in their mouth. Dicks in their mouth.
That wasn't even a rap.
That's a hook. You know, you're supposed to come in with the verse.
Who's supposed to come in?
Emily.
That's hilarious. If you ever just can't rhyme, you'd be like, no, that was the hook.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, anytime you rap some trash shit, you gotta be like, oh, that was the hook.
I was working out hooks.
I'm doing a bridge.
That was a new one.
Yeah, you know. So, hey, look, man, this is the open mic podcast. Okay, this is, you know, we try shit, but yes, Ride Along podcast. I'm EJ Watson, Nick Kelly, Johanna Madronda. I'm on 2 computers, and my girlfriend Emily fucking Cole is here.
Hey.
What up, motherfuckers?
Extra special guest.
Extra special to the world, to me. I just did the Brett Mercer stutter. How y'all doing, man? Y'all like? Yeah.
Yes, I'm so good, actually.
You're so ready.
I'm just so
Johanna
ready.
got a lot on her mind today.
So ready.
She's been talking about this specific episode for 2 weeks now. I don't know.
I'm just so happy there's another girl, a real girl.
A real
Sorry.
girl?
A real girl.
A real
Sorry,
girl.
Connor and Carolyn.
You hate when we call you a real girl, but
Because
I'm a real girl.
now
Emily's
they're-
not a comedian.
They need to remake
not.
Pinocchio with
Yeah.
I'm a real girl. With Geppetto, but
Female
that'd be a little
No,
creepy.
it's not
That
what
would
you
be
guys call
not
me.
okay.
It's not that.
Global.
Okay, this is what frustrates me. It's when you guys say somebody normal.
you're not normal.
But it's
No.
infuriating.
We're
You
like
guys need to come
mutants.
up with a new term
Yeah.
that says like they're like
The
comedy
Muggle
girls, and then like girls who are not comedians. But like saying that like girls who are not comedians are normal girls is the fucked up part.
Girls
they're
who's
all
that we're
normal
not
girls.
normal.
They're
say,
still
they say
normal
we're
girls.
Not normal. Yeah.
What's the big deal? What's so cool about being normal?
Okay, that's not the point.
That's not the point.
it's the point is that there's still a girl.
The point
Yes.
is like I'm a normal fucking girl, tantrums and all.
I think that's debatable.
I think that's rude.
I agree with Joanna.
I think that's rude as fuck.
This is about to be a 2-on-2 podcast.
Yes.
Just
the
because
whole time,
okay,
so.
this
Absolutely.
is basically what you're saying. Because a woman has a sense of humor, she is no longer a fucking woman.
Facts.
No,
And
that's not.
Like, where's the issue?
No, it's not that. It's
Girls
that,
are funny. Yeah, you're exceptional. Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's not. Yeah, I guess.
Exceptional.
No, it's not that. What it is.
There's a difference between like I'm a normal guy and a comedian, right?
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
the
but
point.
they don't refer to other guys as like, well, a normal guy.
Right.
Like they
That's-
don't say that
a
to
So
you.
normal-
why is that?
Okay,
Let's figure
but,
that
like,
out.
it's
I don't
okay.
agree
Y'all
with
are
that.
sexist.
I don't agree with
Yes.
that.
Okay.
That's why.
Why not?
That's why I've been excited for 2 weeks because Emily does
No,
not
fuck
shut
that.
her mouth, and
there's,
I love that.
There's no there. That's not true. There is a difference between a normal guy and a comedian guy.
But
Just like there's
I'm saying the girls don't
True.
refer
having
to
a sense of
y'all.
humor is different from being an actual comedian.
Yes.
You can't be normal
But
to do that.
when
for
have
real.
any of the girls in comedy said to you, well, like a normal guy wouldn't do that? They've never said that to you.
Right.
Well, I think
No.
girls are more agreeable.
Because you know
naturally.
that is a fact that no one has ever fucking
Right.
said that to you.
It's 'cause
This is
Emily's
why
the
it's
only girl I
different
talk
though,
to.
because like, all right. So there is a difference between a comedian guy and a guy, yes. But guys naturally are less agreeable than women. Women are more agreeable, more like not trying to cause a conflict, more agreeable. You understand? So it's like for a girl to
don't
be,
think
and
that's
I think
true
a
at
comedian
all.
kind of innately makes
Women are
you
problematic.
unagreeable because you're always looking for the bullshit in the situation. You're always looking for.
I don't think that like separating, like
Problematic.
saying there's a difference
Yeah.
between like a girl who is a comedian and a girl who like does something else for most of her time. I think it's just saying like referring to other girls as normal girls and implying that they're like you don't see them as like all the things that you love as from like a quote unquote normal girl.
Yeah.
You know, like
What do you mean?
like the idea of a girl, like you have all these ideas of like what's attractive about a girl, and, like what you appreciate, what you love. That's like considered like the normal girl. And then when you like say like, oh well, normal girls, you like ostracize them from that group.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all
But
make
normal
do you think
girls
we-
can
Y'all
be
making
like,
me feel like I got a dick or something.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
exactly.
say.
Like
and
you
that
take-
is so rude.
It's not that bad. So having a dick.
But she's saying
I get what you're
that
saying.
that you all need to figure out a different word. So she's saying y'all need to figure out a different
Let's
word. Figure out a
it
different
right here.
word.
What's the word that we're gonna use for the
For-
Non-comedian
For a
girls.
non-comedian girl.
for
Yes.
non-
Normies? Is that too
No,
close?
Well, we call everybody. That's a general statement. That's what I'm saying. Like when I talk to you guys about like, okay, we are comedians because we are all comedians. It's not like you're a male comedian and I'm a female comedian. We are all comedians, okay?
Sure.
And then we say normies. So there's normal people, but I would never fucking come up to you and be like, oh yeah, the only reason you said that is because you're a comedian and you're not a normal person. You're not a normal guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, man.
Here's a hot take. I think it's because most guys that aren't comedians are still more comfortable with making a asshole joke or being a fucking dick in the moment. Like where that's like kind of like the trope of a comedian kind of is to kind of just talk about whatever the bullshit is in the
I see where you're
situation.
going. I
So you're
kinda agree
trying to
with
say that like if a
It's
girl's
more
a comedian,
common.
she's
I don't get it and I hate it.
You're trying to say that if a girl is like a comedian, then she's more likely to kind of like say things that a girl who's not a comedian
Here's-
would say,
Yes.
or she'll like those
Then
things
it
that
is for the guy that it's not a comedian compared to the guy that is a comedian.
sure.
It's more common for a guy who isn't a comedian to act more like a comedian than
But
it is.
I don't think that. I think the issue is still saying this is a normal girl, and then this is
Yeah.
the rest of y'all.
Normal
They're
is always
comedian girls.
problematic.
That's the issue. I feel like is like yes, these girls who are comedians who can like voice their mind and make fun of you and be funny and say all those things. They still have all those amazing qualities that every other girl has. It makes them like feel like a woman and be a woman and be a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like they have all those things. So like just because they do speak their mind and they'll come
Amazing
at
qualities.
you. Yeah, those are amazing qualities and it enhances that. It doesn't separate them.
Fair enough.
Emily for
How
president. Emily Cole.
But
Emily Cole.
Here's my thing.
I debatable on the amazing part, but
Yeah.
No, your girl fucking just landed it.
No,
we
she
don't
didn't.
need to
She
hear
ain't
from
land
you.
shit. All right, that was the,
We don't
that
need
was
to
the
hear
bumpiest
from you.
landing.
Next
You take
subject.
mansplaining.
Next subject.
You
With
mansplain,
that
then I'll
bumpy ass
plansplain.
landing with all that goddamn turbulence. All right, hold on.
There's
no.
too many words for you. I lost you, didn't I?
Right.
Nuh-uh, I was listening.
Too many words.
She said, "You dumb as hell." That's
Listen.
what she just said.
I don't
I want you
think
two to break up by the end of this podcast. Let's
Ooh,
get down.
juicy.
All right.
Not really, but I'll
Try
fight.
it, and Kelly.
I want to fight. Try
get
me.
it.
Take off my coat for
You
this.
think you could take me
Yeah,
and my
hell
man?
yeah. Take your earrings off too, girl, just in case. You never know.
Nobody's scared of your dumb ass.
I was hoping.
Dude, Emily's ripped.
Double down, EJ.
But I
You
do
got some
think-
muscles,
I
dude.
do
I'd be
think-
scared.
I do think the podcast though, where I was like, "Oh God, I just want to be there with you," like yelling at them, is when you were trying to say that if you eat shitty, your cum's gonna taste shitty, and they're like, "What? It tastes like French fries?" And they went off on a tangent for like 20 minutes. I was like, "Yo, no."
We were joking.
Dude, we were
It was
joking.
comedy.
I know.
Until
But
Hannah
I
was
know, yeah.
losing her fucking mind.
No, it was
No,
good.
that
it
was
was
right.
fun. It was a good
It was
episode.
funny though. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Nah, I
Hot takes.
We were joking to the point where it's like that
Hot
clear.
cum
It's
takes.
like, did you
Yeah.
get a McDouble, no mustard?
Yeah.
Like it's not that clear, but it's healthy versus unhealthy eating
Yeah,
that you
for
can taste.
sure.
Right.
But it's weird because if you eat healthy, your farts smell worse. So
Yeah.
why would your cum taste
Yeah,
better?
and you take bigger shits too, which is kind of weird.
Is that right?
I
Yeah,
think
well,
so.
you should
How does
more
it come take? So
Dude, I lived with
now
a
we're
vegan.
starting up.
I lived with a vegan, and she would take a shit
would-
before she showered because she's a normal person, unlike EJ Watson.
Call back.
And sometimes she would forget to flush the toilet, and I would go to the bathroom, and it would be like the largest log I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
the toilet?
Disrespectful people. My other roommate Jackson
Normal girls.
did the same shit too.
I'm triggered
Normal
by this
girl.
normal. you
Jackson
calling me
is
normal.
not.
calling me normal. What? Never mind.
We're
not
past
normal.
this. Let's just say we're all pretty unique in our own ways.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
What do we
facts.
think? What do we think about it is about a comedian that make it's because it sounds kind of to somebody that's not a comedian. Kind of, I could see how it sounds like annoying. Like we're sitting here talking like we're so different.
Here's
You know
what I
mean?
think it is.
But
This
I do believe.
Here's what I think
We're
it is.
definitely different.
Is because comedians have such a high tolerance for embarrassment.
Yes.
And that is what is not normal for people, you know. And so that's why we look at
Okay.
And so like when you say like normal girls and stuff like that, normal girls, most shit that
Yes.
they hear at a roast is gonna make them cry
Preach.
and go into a fucking bush.
Preach.
And they'll never talk to you again.
EJ
And they'll
hit it.
like literally.
No.
But Johanna or Connor or Carolyn, we could have a roast. We could talk shit
Yes.
about how short you are or how how much you weigh or fucking how you look, what you wore that
Just
day.
because I keep my composure in public does not mean that I don't come home and cry into my
So
pillow.
always-
But
so how
No.
exactly?
When you should have a sign up, you should have some kind of like vacant, not vacant.
I'm totally joking. No, you
No,
guys,
but
what you're
that's-
saying,
that's all
what
you're-
you're
that's all I'm
saying,
saying.
what
That's
you're
not
saying
that's
is
not
accurate.
normal.
But, like-
what you're saying is accurate. I understand that. But
Mm-hmm.
in context, I don't like when you guys are like, well, if you were normal, if you were a normal girl, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I
that
get
sounds
that.
I
like
see- I can
trash.
see that.
It's triggering a little bit. Yeah, I
That
can
sounds
see
like
Just-
trash. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I got a
I feel
vagina. I got boobs. I'm a
I have
girl.
periods,
I
I
got
can have a baby.
emotions. Yeah.
Fuck your emotions, nigga.
like
We
they
ain't-
might be.
we ain't here for that. We
podcast.
ain't here for no damn emotions, nigga. We out here fucking.
Sometimes we are. Come on, Johanna's meltdown. That was good.
that was
That's the highest listened one we got
still
to this date.
running.
We gotta title it shit like that, like Nick has a period or something like that, so people just are curious, you know?
Right.
Clickbait titles.
Yeah,
That's true.
Clickbait titles.
Clickbait
EJ
title.
destroys capital letters. Johanna.
EJ will be going out of town for a couple weeks
Yeah,
pretty soon.
so,
So
Yeah.
it'll just be me and Nick Kelly, and we get to sample our,
Nick in the Spick.
Nick in the spick.
Nick in the Spick.
Yep.
So tune in a couple weeks when Nick
I'm
and I
excited.
smoke a joint together and
Word.
say ridiculous things.
I can't
and
wait.
It'll be so
I
funny.
can't wait to have like this little like outer podcast experience.
Outer.
Outer podcast experience. That's exactly what's
You
gonna happen
float
because
out of
I
your
plan.
podcast. You float above your
You
podcast.
guys, I don't smoke a lot of weed, so when I get high, I get fucking high.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Samesies.
real bad. So
don't
it's gonna be very funny. And sorry that I just made plans for you and I, but
No,
that's what's
we
gonna happen.
haven't talked about this joint
No.
thing at all, but I think that'll be a good thing.
That's gonna be great, and then
Nick
we can.
in the spick. Are
Being
you?
a normal girl, it'll be great.
you.
See, see what? No normal Spanish girl, or maybe no normal, but you're just gonna call it a fucking Nick in the Spick podcast. Most people would think that's offensive, but you're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if it was
but
just you two?
I
It'd be
still
Nick in the
stand.
Spick.
Nick.
Nick in the
I
Spick.
did it again.
Hey.
I'm back on my
The
crazy.
Back on my bullshit. So stupid.
It don't count. You ain't put the E or the hard R. If you gonna do it, motherfucker. Yeah, dive in.
If you're gonna do it,
You're
Carolyn
going for number
Paul,
2
do
on the
it.
podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
I am sitting in her exact spot.
We ain't bleeping
Oh.
no more niggas out.
So today I spent the majority of my day cleaning my house, which means that I kind of redesigned our little studio area.
It's so cute.
And now it looks like the set of a 70s porn. Kind of, a little bit,
A
I
little
think.
bit. We have a picture
good,
up
though.
on the wall that's made of carpet, so it's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
70s.
There's going to be more, too. Once
And we have a
get the-
Diana Ross poster and a Goldberg wrestling poster and a Beach Boys poster and a Mexican flag. So that's cool.
Is it
That's
weird
the
that?
Peruvian flag, you racist piece of shit.
I only can see half of it.
He's
Oh,
like,
you-
I don't see color.
Sorry, I thought that was a Mexican flag for the longest, bruh.
I don't know flags because I don't see color.
Yeah.
Is it weird that like people that like were our age in like the 60s and the 50s still seem like they were like 70 years old? Does that happen to y'all? Like I look at like Diana
do you
Ross. She's
mean?
probably like 24 in this picture, but I still see her
yeah.
as like
That's
this
all you
like
know her
80-year-old woman. You know what I mean? Like, does that happen to y'all?
80 or 24, she can get this fake dick that I have. She is so hot.
Diana Ross could get it.
Diana Ross can get it, dude. Right? No? Well, we know you're not into black chicks, so.
Oh, so here we go with that shit. There we go.
She cute.
Let's talk about that.
She cute. Yeah, come on, Emily. What's
What
your
am I
opinion?
supposed to say as my white girlfriend is here? Like, oh, I do love
That's
black
fine.
chicks. It's like, no, I mean,
If a girl's like,
I don't- I mean, I got-
You like-
I know all your celebrity
All right.
You know what I'm-
crushes.
All
What
right.
is their normal?
Diana Ross or Stevie Nicks?
I don't even know who Stevie Nicks is. Let's
Diana Ross or Jennifer Aniston?
No, they're
Diana
not. Come
Ross.
on.
It's cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating. You gotta go way back.
Diana Ross or
or
Joan
Meryl
Rivers.
Streep. Joan Rivers. Was Joan Rivers ever like fuckable?
It wouldn't be Joan Rivers because she's a
Probably.
comedian.
She must
She's
have
not a
been.
normal girl.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad we do have a normal girl here with us, and she's just so happy.
Yeah. So talk about talk
She
to us
just
about
so
some
happens to
normal
suck your
shit.
dick.
Let's
You don't want to hear it.
let's hear
Or
some
no, you
normal
don't.
shit.
Wait, what were you saying earlier about you asked if it's weird to hear comedians speak about being normal or whatever?
Before the podcast?
No, just now. But
Oh.
you were saying that like, is it weird to hear you guys think that like you are comedians and everyone else is
No,
just
I can
normal?
That
see
we're, like,
somebody
special.
listening and us constantly talking about comedy and just talking about how we kind of think we're different than normal people. And I could see somebody listening, like you, for example, who can hold a conversation about interesting, dumb shit and be like, what the fuck? You guys aren't that special, whatever. You just fucking quit college. Basically,
Yeah.
all we are is just cool people that fucking
It's so
lost a
cute
job
that-
or something.
It's so
like
cute
Yeah.
that you think you're cool.
I think like
we
everybody.
do. We are cool. I think all of us cool, you bitch.
Aw, that's so sweet.
But no, like everybody in their industry, like kind of sees themselves as like a collective.
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying? Like in your like group as comedians, like nobody else that's like outside of that understands what you guys experience.
Would
on
you
a
rather
daily
hang?
basis.
So you're going to
That's
school
true.
for architecture. Would you
Yeah.
rather hang with a bunch of architects or comedians? There you go.
for sure, comedians.
There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
like
there's something
sometimes
special about us,
architecture,
right?
like the things that I think are so amazing about it, are the same things that make me be like, oh god, this is like excruciating.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's
Yeah.
you know.
just validated some like a personal argument that I've had with her for a while.
What's that?
Fucking
we
her
go.
coming to comedy shows
Jerry.
versus
You wanna get out of here?
Jerry.
Oh,
Sorry.
this is probably stupid to talk about, but just quick, like it was like
Oh, because
Like,
all our
she wants-
topics are so important and
yeah, I
serious.
know, right? Yeah,
We're about to
fucking-
talk about dickfish.
Dickfish. Yeah, we are. Don't ruin the.
Sorry, go ahead.
Cut that off.
No.
I'm kidding.
fucking shit. No, cause she be wanting me to come to her like fucking architecture fucking building and hang out and it's just like, what the fuck am I gonna say to these kids, dude? I'm a fucking 30-year-old
Yeah.
alcoholic fucking.
Make them laugh.
What I was supposed to do a set while they're sitting there putting fucking.
Just
putting
shoot the
these little
shit. You should be
structures.
supporting your woman. If she wants you to be there, you should be there.
But I'm just saying, it's
She comes to
easier.
your shit.
But I'm just saying, it's
Facts.
To
easier.
your dumbass shows.
Shut up.
Or
fucking.
your dumbass comedy
True.
club.
It is dumb, but I'm just saying, is it easier to hang out with us three or some fucking like
Yeah.
some fucking kid whose parents pay for everything, is 19 years old, fucking rich as fuck.
I'd rather
Dude,
hang out with a
if
bunch of people
anything-
that are ripping on me completely and being mean
Well,
to
yeah,
me. Where
of
like I
course.
drive home like a little bit like, oh, and then talk about fucking nothing.
Yeah.
All day.
So what are you doing tonight after
Honestly, I
What?
would take
Nothing?
that upon yours. Like, okay, it's like the same thing with like me and children. Like, I don't have siblings, and my cousins live in Peru. So so all my nieces and nephew are literally like a continent away from me. So I'm never around children. So I feel like any opportunity I get to be around a child,
I
I
want
should
to-
like take it. I mean, if they're like if they're like 2 or 3 and above and younger than 13, you know what I mean? But like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like you got to get that little fix because I don't know what that's like, and then it's almost just going to give you like a little bit more content.
So you think I
And
should? You think I
material?
should get my fix?
You should
yes.
go
of
over there with
19
you should-
architecture kids.
bro. You should go over there with like a poll and be like, which one's funnier? You know what I mean?
I'm
Because a
telling you,
lot of the
is-
market, we're only going to get fucking older, dude. We're only going to get older, and we're going to start like not knowing what the fuck people are talking about. I already don't know what people are
So
talking
I gotta
about.
write down a pen
yeah.
with like
so,
memes and shit and fucking like. we were just talking about slang words. Like,
So
I don't know what half
what's
that
about
shit
that new
means.
Little Peep song? You guys listening to Little Peep? Like, I was supposed to just
I'm
talk
just
about
saying,
rap
you can
music
talk
and
shit
fucking-
about some relevant stuff. Like, anytime I bring up Lizzo, anytime Nick does his Lizzo joke, that shit fucking lands. People know what the fuck you're talking about.
Another annoying thing about comedians is like, yeah, we'll go to. Somebody be like, you want to go to the Renaissance Fair? I'll be like, I'll get 5 minutes out of the Renaissance Fair. Like,
Right.
For real.
Do it for
I use
like,
it on EJ. I'm like, just
Just
do it for
saying.
the bit. If
Yeah,
I want to do
yeah,
something that he doesn't want to
Yeah,
do.
so you give me to
There
go
you
to
go.
family functions.
No,
and
but
apple orchards.
you do have to go. Apple
Aw.
orchards. You do have to go
Apple
to
orchards
her.
are fun.
Yeah, I know.
And like also,
See, I'm
that's
a
another
girl.
thing. Like they're not boring people. They're not, and not everybody's boring. But it's like fucking. It's like being like a
Motherfuckers be
recovering
boring.
alcoholic or a recovering drug addict. It's like it's not going to be as fun as hanging out with all people whose job it is to make you laugh and say ridiculous shit. Right, but like
Clearly.
that's like going to your family's house on Thanksgiving. It's not going to be as fun. But like
Yeah, I always
you can
hung
have
out
your
with the
fun.
alcoholic uncle, not the fucking,
Yeah.
Alcoholic uncle.
not
is
the
fun.
fucking church going
Yeah,
Right.
I'm the
motherfucker.
alcoholic uncle.
I would have to agree with that.
I go by Drunkle Nick.
Drunkle Nick.
I'm here, boys. Take your pants off.
I think it's all about getting like new experiences though. Like I would never have any kind of insight of like what goes on in the comedy world if I wasn't dating him.
Facts.
Period.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
I would
right.
not I probably wouldn't like maybe I might come out to a show, but like I would never know it as like in depth as I do. And like I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Like it's interesting to me to like see a different side of life that I'm not directly involved in.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
every person that I've brought to it loves it now.
Yeah.
Like they're like it's so much better going to a comedy show than going out to a stupid bar and then going to another bar. Like
Yeah, and like when I was
Absolutely.
younger,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Be entertained.
Sometimes I'm like down on myself because I'm like, damn, I spend every single fucking Friday and Saturday night at the Independent. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm like, maybe I should go do something different.
It's not
and then I go
cooler.
and do something different.
Yep.
And I'm like, why the fuck am I here?
yeah,
This
I want to go do a
sucks.
set
Yeah.
or watch
Not
comedy.
even a set, just to and I guess
Because it's a good
To socialize,
hang, too.
yeah.
hey, you know
It's all
what?
about
What?
the hang.
Listen to this really carefully because I'm gonna say, I guess you guys are right.
ooh, okay.
Hold on. One
Is
more
everybody
time.
is everybody hard?
One
Is
more
everyone
time.
hard? Nick just came. That's the song that you.
Every
That's the
time.
sound you make now every time you come.
That's our. Every time you come, it's the ride along.
And she's like, "What's that?" Don't worry about it.
With two A's, baby. With two A's.
She's
What
not.
was that
She's
name?
not responding because she's sleeping.
At least I can name the baby that way.
Oh, but hold on. We're not about to. We're not about
What
to.
does that even
I
mean?
don't know.
I laughed so
Who's
hard
baby?
at that.
I got first dibs on naming the baby. She's sleeping while I came inside of her. So that's a
Oh,
fucked
okay.
up thing to say.
Have you guys ever thought about what you're gonna name your kids?
I like Ty.
Yeah.
Wait, put a pin on that. So what I was gonna say is, you guys are right because I would much rather hang out with comedians all fucking day
Because
than
you being around
any
not normal
normies.
people. Yeah.
And like when
We
I was
just
young,
don't get it.
Validation.
when I was younger, I wanted to like go out and dance, and now I'm like, I don't want to go dance for hours. It's like sweaty and tiring, and like I
Yeah.
would like it's cool to just like sit down and listen to people be funny.
Yeah,
know?
Dude, for real.
it is.
That's for
Or
as
not
many.
be funny. It's
Yeah.
just as entertaining.
Yeah. Just
Because
something
when it's
else
good,
to do.
it's so good, yo. Like it's
Right.
damn near the best form of entertainment when it's good.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows, I mean, you done been to some shows where it's just like, holy fuck, dude. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just these
Gun to my
fucking-
head, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like these bullshit open mics that make us want to quit every fucking 2 weeks.
Hey, yo.
But fucking Johanna back on her quitting shit.
Nuh-uh.
She's been back, I thought.
I'm feeling good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Other day you was all like, I can't wait to quit, motherfucker.
I was
you
just joking.
oh.
No, but I did show up to the Santa roast and didn't write one single fucking joke. And I went up to EJ and I was like, I don't want to fucking do this. This fucking sucks. I want to fucking leave right now. And then I went up on stage and he told me after the show, he's like, why you always got to be good when you don't want to fucking do it? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, when you don't be feeling it, that's when you're your best.
I guess so.
You always like to keep that angry energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard
For
to
sure.
channel that shit like being like fake angry.
Yeah.
You know?
Lewis Black up there or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah,
What was
I
I
don't know.
gonna fucking say about?
I just want you to say that we were right one more time.
Nope,
Just-
you only got that one time. You can play
Yeah,
it
we
back.
can
loop
You
it.
can play
Yeah.
it back. Loop it
I'll
at
just
the
throw
end.
it in
yeah,
sometimes.
right.
No, fuck you. That would be really funny though.
Like 20
And
minutes
it's-
later in the
Yeah.
podcast, Johanna's like, "What I think about this is," and then we go, "You were right. you were right." And then let's make a beat. Yeah,
Use that beat you was doing earlier.
Yeah, and we spit over
Just
it.
we spit over it.
And you guys can bring each other up to that song.
Right.
And then
What
she ends, and then it ends with, "So that's what I think about that."
So okay, I do want to
Forrest
say
Gump.
another quick thing about that. When I was like growing up and stuff, I always felt like I was like a mean. Okay, I get that I am kind of mean, and I get that I'm very sassy, but like for real, because I would like
Defense
make
mechanism.
jokes that were like offensive, but I thought they were funny, and I'd be like, ha, right,
Right?
right, like elbowing the person next
Yeah.
to me, right. So I don't know if you guys have this. Fuck, I don't know if you guys have this experience too, but like. You kind of feel like the dick in the room because you are trying to make fun of stuff, and like people are just like, "Why would you say that?" You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
people just don't get it. But then for the past 2 years, I've like found my people who fucking get it. You know,
Yeah.
and they're just like, "Ah, you're a bitch," and then they say something back, and it's funny, and we're all laughing.
Yeah, I think
You know?
like when you start comedy, you're like, "Oh, this is what's wrong with me," or "This is what I am,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is synonymous.
You
Yeah.
see a lot of new comedians doing that shit too, just saying mean shit, and then they think it's just like, oh, the crowd just doesn't like what I have to say, or they don't. But it's just like I think people just haven't found their voice in saying that yet,
Right.
and then people haven't. And once you find that, it's like it's not that you changed as a person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're still into that, like saying mean shit and being a dick. You just gotta fucking say it the right way, and
Right.
people will come around to it.
Saying something that you couldn't
For sure.
say amongst most of probably Emily's architecture friends, you know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
or just
fucking
any
nerds.
Like I couldn't make exactly. Like if one of your classmates had a dead dad, I couldn't make a joke about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if they had legs that worked like mine, I can't just be like you walking in high heels all the time.
But at the
Right.
same
Would you
time,
also
like
think-
you don't know them like that.
That's what I was
you
gonna
know?
say. Like, do you
Yeah.
think
Can't
part of it's the
assume.
fact that
I
like
still- I-
you know,
yeah.
like I say things to you that I wouldn't say to just like a random person because
Exactly.
like
Right.
You know how many
we know each
comedians
other.
we don't know like that?
Okay, sure. That might
All
be-
damn near
I guess
all of them. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like every
yeah.
But if I say it to a comedian and they take it offensive, I'll be like, "Okay, your
Pussy.
fault. It's
Yeah.
on you.
yeah.
It's on you." Where I'll feel bad if I say
like
it to
this is
somebody
part of
else.
making you a better comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
Dealing with the
Yeah, shut up and take these jokes,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah,
Right.
you fucking pussy.
Take that joke. Oh, you like that joke?
Okay.
Yeah, son. Unzip them pants, bitch.
and
You gotta
that's
get
and
these
that's
jokes.
when you
Damn.
sing your fucking cum song. Emily, do you have a favorite comedian? If you say EJ Watson, I will smack the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You know who I like love.
Oh my god! If you say Connor Mead, I will
It's
cry.
Connor.
Fuck!
I love
No,
Connor.
EJ told me that the other day.
I
and
love
I go,
Connor.
I go, what the fuck? And
Jeez.
Connor was right there, and she goes, "Why can't I have anything?"
I love Connor. Like I don't know what it is when she gets up there. I just think
She's
she's
very
the
funny.
funniest person to me.
She's very
like
funny.
everything she does is just I love it.
She's
Shout out
a
to Connor.
funny person in general. She's so funny. She's my
She
best
is.
friend.
I don't know if she even
That's
knows
my
that
ride or
she's that
die. I
funny.
talk to her every fucking day, and every
Right.
day I'm laughing.
Connor,
Like,
if you
for
listening,
real.
you trash. Shut up.
Yeah,
Don't
be-
listen to him.
Yeah.
I
Don't
believe in
be
you, Connor.
walking around with your head all high and shit. Okay. You
No,
know?
I think she's so funny, and I think the way she's I don't think she even knows she's as funny as she is. I think she knows she's good because how do you not? But I think she's hilarious.
I think that's probably what's best about her because she has no idea.
That's true.
You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Johanna low key burning on the inside.
Bro, hot tamales in my soul right now. For
My-
real.
You guys hear something sizzling? Or?
It's steak fajitas. That's what.
Steak fajitas.
It's funny though because like I
don't
know
know,
most of
tasty.
your guys' jokes by heart. Like EJ will be like, "Tell me a joke from this person." I can just recite it.
Let's see it.
That's
Let's
dope.
do
I
it.
don't
Do
think-
it.
Yeah,
know.
recite some
Do it.
jokes.
Oh
Let's
no,
see.
that why did I do that?
Come on.
Do one of our jokes.
Do a Blaine Hill joke.
I was gonna say Blaine Hill.
Blaine Hill. Now I'm blanking because I'm on the spot. Wait, he does.
Come
Now
on.
I'm gonna blank.
You got this.
Come on, dude.
Wait, give me a hint about
Country songs.
country song. He's like, "Don't you listen to any other music?" Or don't you know there's any? I totally butchered it.
No, that's
What did
great.
he say?
And then
Don't
he goes
you-
into
I can't. I'm
He's like,
blanking.
okay, what about?
I'm not a comedian. You
what's
put me
your
on the
favorite
spot
joke
and I
of
blank.
EJ's?
fingernails and hair,
What's your
I
favorite
guess.
What's the favorite EJ joke? The one about you sticking a finger in his ass?
No. Should I tell him about that one? Actually, the
wanna
first
explain
time,
Like, get out.
the first
you wanna
time,
explain
the
yourself?
first
Yeah,
time
let's
he
ex-
said,
let's do
he said,
that.
"Can I tell this joke?" I said, "Okay," and we went to
Hell yeah.
Prankus, and
It's smashed.
I was sitting there, and I like it didn't bother me when he said it to me then, but I was sitting there going,
You were in the front row.
I was so red.
I remember that
I was
moment,
like,
'cause I was
"Oh
like,
my
where's Emily?
god!"
Right.
But yeah, but
That's
that
awesome, yeah.
First of all, he was totally exaggerating. It lightly
Yeah.
grazed his butthole, lightly grazed, and then he turned into me sticking my
Here's the
finger
truth.
far up his ass, and I was like,
Scooping
okay,
with
Do
with
you
the nails.
know-
Bro, men are such babies. I
Get the
swear to
fuck
bro,
outta
God.
here.
lightly touched.
Bro,
A
Men are
lightly
such
touched
babies.
stiletto
In my
nail
head-
on your
Right.
asshole does not feel good, bro. Like,
Bro, it was touching your.
it's like a It's like a butterfly
Okay.
kiss for your asshole.
No, it's like a-
okay.
It was light.
and I want y'all to just chill the fuck
that
out.
shit's sharp.
Yeah,
dog.
and then
What the fuck is you talking about?
and then you expect for us to be like, okay, stick your whole fucking 8 inches up my asshole.
'Cause it's
And
not
you- and
sharp.
you're- And
Wait,
you're
is that-
crying
It was not
because of a
sharp
butterfly kiss on your fucking taint
Is that the thing
asshole.
with the
It was like a
eyelashes?
tickle.
What's that?
That's an eyelash kiss?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of here. You
I
think a
wasn't even-
stiletto nail feels like an eyelash?
First of all-
Eyelashes mean
Asshole.
First of all, it was not immediately after I got them done. They are sharp immediately after. It was not immediately after. So they
It
were
was
dull.
a few days.
They were
nails
dull.
are nails though at the same.
Exactly.
They
It's
were
a
dull.
nail.
And it also
Emily knows the date and time and everything that this shit went down.
also
Here,
because
she be having diamonds
She be,
and shit all
she be
on her
logging every
nails.
time
Oh
you're
my God.
every time you're a bitch. Every
Right.
time EJ was a bitch on April 21st,
I have the receipts.
2018.
Because he didn't want to 2 fingers up his
And-
asshole.
She's got a whole book. She's
with
gonna be licking
nails
her
and
thumb, fucking flip through
rhinestones.
the pages.
Rhinestones.
You stick a
Rhinestones.
You got
Ooh.
rhinestones. and
The final thing I
stilettos.
have
Dude,
to
what
say
would-
too
what would
is
happen if
that
you-
shit,
Sorry.
What
you enjoyed that shit the most. The light
What?
graze, you were like, you like
Oh,
that
here we
shit.
look.
The
look.
light touch.
Oh.
You know what? I'm with you, EJ.
You said noises you've never fucking made before in your life. Or you made
The light touch.
Yeah.
That wasn't good noises. That was ah.
No,
That
it was
one of
not.
the-
No, it was not.
It had a little higher pitch.
that sounds like you were scared,
Pain
but you
is
liked
very
it.
close
No.
to
That's,
pleasure.
yes, pain is
He
very
was
close to
exhilarated.
pleasure. Exactly.
In the brain,
that
it
sounds like
lights
you
up
didn't
the
know how
same
to
area.
feel.
The lightest of touches sent
Right.
shivers through
Right.
his whole body.
Pucker in his asshole. You're about to lose a rhinestone in there and shit. Be pooping rhinestones for weeks.
I fucking fuck you.
He's taking the shit. It sounds like ting ting.
Yes.
we can go
Because the joke is about how he's like, my girlfriend, like, since my legs don't work, my girlfriend thought it was a good time to stick her leg or finger up my ass, her legs up my ass.
My whole leg.
I would have
was
rather you stuck your leg up my ass than that sharp
Be careful
ass.
what you wish for.
But I kept
Be
thinking
careful
about
what
like
you
Get
wish
Out.
for,
I kept
motherfucker.
thinking of the movie Get Out. Like he's just sitting there frozen, and you're just like, gotta figure out his ass, and he can't go nowhere about it.
Right, that's the picture you painted. But that's why I was like,
That's why it's a
whatever.
good
You can
joke,
tell
yeah.
your joke. But then, like I said, when I sat there the first time, I was like, oh no, this is
should-
not what I expected.
You should,
Right.
If Emily's at the show, you should allow her to get up on the stage and be like, just for the record, I lightly grazed it.
Right.
And he liked it.
And he liked it.
Right.
I liked it.
And that's
so.
all for me.
And
Good
both
on
of
your
these-
host,
and-
Bardangus.
And both of these are not true.
Yes.
I feel like Bart sticks his own finger up his ass. 'Cause that shit's long, boy.
That's a long finger.
That's like
dude.
Bro.
an ET finger.
Yeah, dude. You got some long fingers, dog.
that is a finger that makes you come for sure.
Oh my God, if he
he's
stubbed-
all
Dude.
in there.
Just all you guys do is shove it up in the ass, and that's you're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get right up
then
in
you
them
phone home.
intestines.
Terrifying,
Yeah.
really. Bardangus is an alien for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Bart Dangus, man. He about to buy a house and shit, man.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
my pointless fact of the day.
That's
Can
exciting.
you pass me a-
Do you think you would ever
Actually,
do?
no, never mind.
You think you would ever do a set, Emily?
Oh, no.
She will when I
no,
die.
will not. Actually, we've talked about
The
this. If
eulogy?
he dies,
Mm-hmm.
The eulogy is just gonna
He
be a
said it-
tight 10.
he said
Yes.
if he dies, before we knew what was going on with his legs, he said if he dies, he wants me to give up everything in my life and do his sets in his name.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'll do it.
You gotta
Oh,
avenge.
yeah,
you
for
gotta
sure.
avenge-
White people fell
Yeah,
off.
it's like literally. That's what I was just gonna say that shit.
Right.
You gotta switch your shit to black dudes. I hate fucking tiny black guys.
You're up there with your long ass nails saying fingers mean niggas. Been trying to get that to rhyme.
I hate fucking a tiny black dude.
Yes.
They'll let you say the N word if your black boyfriend died.
If it's in your memory.
Yeah, I think they'll
think
let
so?
that one
I don't
slide.
think that's
still
true.
don't
I
think so
think
either.
they'll let it slide, bro.
No.
But how happy would EJ be if I said it and
Yeah,
he was
I'm gonna be
looking down from
shining down.
above? Like, that's my girl.
I'm gonna be
yeah.
like I'm gonna be like the son on Teletubbies. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna be sitting there smiling, just.
The sun on Teletubbies.
For real though, if you say the N word at my eulogy, son.
First of all, there is no heaven, so you wouldn't be looking down. You'd be like reincarnated as a fucking slug or something, listening to
and
her
I
set
would
from
slide
outside.
my ass up to that fucking
It'll take
to
you
that
10 years.
funeral.
It's gonna take your whole slug lifetime to get there.
You ain't even gonna know why I'm there. You just gonna see what is this fucking ugly ass thing? It's gonna be nodding his head like.
So you're gonna be squishing.
Oh my god. Why does the slug kind of suit you though, low key? Like, I can feel your personality.
Because it ain't got no legs. I'm gonna beat y'all to the joke.
I was gonna say because it's slow as hell.
Jay the Slug.
Yeah, dog.
EJ the
Is a
slug.
slug just a snail without the thing?
Bro, if any of us ever come up with like a cartoon skit or something, please,
Be a slug.
please voice a slug.
Dog, I'll be a slug.
You just reminded me of something I thought about in the shower yesterday.
What's
Okay,
that?
so
Pink.
because you said a slug is a snail without the shell.
Yeah.
that might be facts. I don't know. We just make up shit here on this podcast.
We sure
But
do.
I was thinking, like, about how the caterpillar makes a cocoon, and then turns into the butterfly. Like, everybody's always wondered, like, what the fuck are they thinking when they're doing that? Like, something's gonna come up with this. I was thinking, like, that's like us going on stage all the time. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck? Do we ever question why the fuck we're constantly getting on stage all the time? Like, that is us building a cocoon.
Dude.
It
It's
is
like-
so weird that you jerk it to caterpillars.
I don't jerk in the shower. Here I am trying to get deep.
He's thinking about
This
the
dude's
inside
I
of
don't
the
jerk
food.
in the shower.
This dude's sticking a whole loofah in his asshole talking about, I wonder
Oh, for sure.
caterpillars
Thinking
about the
is like
inside of the
comedy.
cocoon.
Bro, just like Joey Diaz getting those barnacles out
Get
with
those
that loofah.
barnacles out
A little
your
piece of your
asshole.
loofah.
That's right. Yeah.
You ever take a shit and then it like kind of get caught by your hair a little bit?
It's-
Like and then, like,
That's
kinda
called a
breaks through the
dingleberry.
fence? You know
Like a Christmas ornament. It's just dangling.
do you know what I'm talking about? So like if
White
you-
people call them dingleberries. Nick is right.
So it's
What do
called
you call 'em?
But it's but
White
but a
slang.
dingleberry is
Right.
just I thought it's just like a piece of shit that you didn't get out your ass yet.
Yeah, I guess that's accurate.
I'm
That's
talking
just
about
dingleberry.
when the hairs on your asshole are like interlocked, and then you take a shit and you can feel it like
How hairy
break,
is
like,
your asshole?
That's
God
what I was
damn.
thinking, and I was like,
I got a
wait.
hairy ass.
So-
You ever seen
We
his
don't have to
asshole?
do
So
nothing to
hair on
our
the
ass.
asshole is nappy too?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
it is.
Well, yeah.
Damn. So no, I know what you're talking about though. It hurts. Yeah, it's they get intertwined, it's like braided or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what your fingernails do. They fucking.
Y'all
Yeah.
you guys for real have that hairy of assholes, both of you.
Yeah.
You guys should go get Brazilian waxes.
For
just
real.
fun.
What?
Because it's the best
Do
thing in the
something.
world.
So you
Do
can stick another
something.
finger up
Yes.
that bitch?
With no problems.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm cool, son.
You should do it. Just do it for the bit.
How do
it for the
you
bit.
think it feels when like we're all we're fucking? Like how do you think it feels for women when we're fucking men and we're super wet and then you guys like miss and you fucking accidentally shoot a fucking what do you call it?
A load?
Not a load,
Shoot a load in your
fucking,
asshole. That's awesome.
We go in the pee hole.
a thrust. Like when you thrust
Oh, and it's like
shoot a thrust.
Said no one ever.
we
Said
shoot
me
a
now,
thrust, like
bitch.
it's a fucking
No.
three-pointer.
When you're
thrust
like
on
when
me.
you're like fucking
Let's shoot these
Fuck.
thrusts.
So, anyways, this dude was shooting thrust all over my pussy last night.
dude, it sounds hot when you say it like that, but
It
I'm
kinda
telling
is.
you, when somebody thrusts accidentally and
Somebody's
hits your fucking asshole, that is the worst.
It hurts. Does that
Okay.
hurt? That hurts me more than it hurt you.
Of course it
Like
hurts.
parents
What
make
are
me.
you
Yeah,
talking
Dick
about?
feels like it's
With
about
my
to break.
dry asshole?
You have to
yeah.
like leave the room at that point. To be honest,
What, to
Literally.
miss your
because it
pussy?
hurts so bad.
It don't. No, it don't.
Okay, you
nah,
wanna- okay.
It don't.
Are you
Says
speaking
Mr.
from
You know
experience or no? 'Cause
Butterfly
that's the
kiss
question.
asshole over here. You
Right.
Can I
can't
tell you guys a
Dude.
secret?
You
Thank
can't-
you.
Can I tell you
what?
guys a secret? It wasn't an accident. We were trying to put it in that ass.
We
We were a
used
little
to-
drunk.
You gotta ask. You gotta prep
No,
for
no,
that
no,
shit.
no.
You can't just do that.
I don't think you should
for the
ask.
It was
ass?
not. It was not. No, you're not purposely.
No, I know what you're
trying
saying.
to be
we
smooth.
do. Accidentally, we do, but sometimes
It's not gonna be smooth.
I don't think you should ask for ass play.
No, I'm not saying you have to ask.
That's
like,
You don't think you
fucked
have to?
up.
No
Excuse me.
consent.
That's
Wait a minute.
fucked up. Your asshole has to be fully relaxed for anything
no.
to successfully happen.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying.
it's-
Time out. I don't want you to think. We gotta
I'm not-
pause.
well,
this.
no,
I'm
no,
not talking
wait
about
a minute, wait a minute.
consent.
What if the-
I'm not talking about. Hold on.
Yeah,
Can I
EJ's
please stick my fucking dick up your asshole? But at the same time, you should both have an understanding. This is what we're about to do.
How?
If you
What's
don't-
the?
Yeah.
What would
But-
turn you? What way? could
EJ's
he
about to
ask
be
you?
canceled. You were canceled as fuck.
Honestly,
No,
you don't
I
want
would.
to be-
I asked for consent
This,
first. So
this
I got
has
to
been
make
a
that
great
clear.
last episode, everybody.
No, fuck that.
Thank you, Emily,
Let me
for
make
being
that
here.
clear.
Hold on. If you're already in the pussy, do you have to ask for that?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not-
It's completely
So it's
Absolutely,
new
120% yes.
You got to get new
So it's
consent.
okay. But
Yes.
the girl have to ask for
It's a
fucking
completely
sticking
different
shit up your
orifices.
ass?
You didn't ask.
Orifice.
Whatever.
When?
You didn't
No.
ask when you stuck your
I
finger
didn't
in my
stick
butt.
my finger up your butt. Let's clarify.
I think.
Go back, not
I
the
think you
joke.
shouldn't have to ask, but you should be aware that like it might end right then and there if you
If you,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
just
tell
shove
you
it.
what. I'm gonna tell you what.
because you can't.
If you just go for it,
Mm-hmm.
the feeling is so
Painful.
painful.
Yeah.
You are going to have to leave the room. I'm gonna have to sit there in the fucking fetal position for about 3 minutes.
I feel you. I don't eat
I don't
much
want
vegetables,
you
so
to
I
get
know.
the
I know the
fuck
feeling.
away from me if you're gonna try that shit and we're not gonna tell me.
But what
hurts,
dude?
I
What
bet.
dude is sitting here fucking just jamming dicks inside of assholes,
No.
dude? Like you can't just get
it's
inside an
hard
asshole
to.
that easily.
It hurts when you
Rapist.
plan it. When you plan to do it, it's still
you hear
a
that,
delicate
rapist? I guess
process.
it's y'all.
When you plan it, like, all right, so next on the 21st, we're doing butt sex.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
But when you like talk about it beforehand, like
I would schedule butt sex.
I feel like if you
no,
talk
but
about
that's we
schedule-
talked to. We
you
talked
schedule
to,
everything.
No, we talked to.
Johanna's schedule.
You got
What?
butt sex in
Butt
your fucking
sex,
Google
dude.
calendars.
No.
She's like, all right, I gotta do
Meditating
sneakers
beforehand.
next Tuesday. I got butt sex Wednesday night.
Yep.
We got the Independent
Wait, who was it that we talked to about that?
about scheduling butt sex.
Yes.
Probably Alex.
It was Alex. Yes.
Was it Alex?
Yeah, it was Alex. He said that you have to like prep beforehand.
Oh yeah, that was Alex.
telling you.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
his podcast, he said you have to prep, and I
Oh,
wholeheartedly
yeah.
agree. You
No,
have to.
absolutely. That's
There's a
coming
lot of
from a
shit-
straight man.
There's
What,
a lot
not-
of shit.
Or a
that
gay
goes on.
man.
Yeah.
I said
It was
straight
like,
man.
Alex was not straight.
Take a
for
laxative the day
record.
before.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that goes on down there.
Literally.
And figuratively,
There we
but
go.
you gotta fucking.
Yeah,
But Alex
absolutely.
ain't,
plan.
Alex ain't got
There's
no
a
more.
lot of shit that goes on.
Dude, yes.
There is.
Okay, I've never had butt sex, okay? But it's like, okay.
So how the fuck
Are you guys
know?
listen,
What the-
listen,
come
listen,
on.
listen, listen.
You had
Do you
something
know
to try.
Am
do you
I
guys
the only
watch
one in this room?
Archer? Do you guys watch Archer?
I've watched it before.
Okay. Do you know how Archer is deathly scared of crocodiles?
Okay. Yeah.
But he
sure.
knows everything about them.
Okay.
That's me and butt sex.
Yeah.
Like I am so
done the research.
terrified of having butt sex, but I know just in case of emergency. I just know. You know, if whatever just comes to me one day and I decide I want to do this,
You don't want to be
I know I'm
unprepared.
prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I think
nothing's
I think-
unsexier than like Googling how to have butt sex right before you're about to get it in.
Dude,
You
I
know
think
what
the
I
dude
mean?
who has butt sex with you, I think has to go for it. I think he
No.
should just spit on it.
No.
Fuck.
No.
I think
No.
I think that you have to not just go for it the way you're saying it, but like it's asking anything is unattractive.
It's
like,
so
it's not.
unattractive.
No,
You're gonna
here's
fuck
the
the
thing.
mood
Here's
up.
the difference. Here's the
Well, then
difference.
what
Here's
sentence
the
could
difference.
he whisper
no,
in your
here's the
ear when
difference.
you're already
Hey,
Here's
baby,
the
can I-
difference.
can I-
You
can I
don't
put
have
it
to
in
ask
your
during
ass?
sex. You don't have to ask during
Let me put
sex.
it in that
You
ass,
can have a
baby.
conversation beforehand.
So we gotta plan it.
No.
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 No, you don't. You have to
I
say-
agree with that.
Have a conversation beforehand. It's like when those motherfuckers ask somebody to marry them and they say no. Y'all didn't have a conversation you should have had.
When between the
You know what I'm
appetizer
saying?
and the main meal, like
Yeah.
when you bring up butt sex, you just gotta like slap it on the butthole a little bit,
Yeah, you exactly.
spit maybe,
You're
and
trash.
then
You're
either
trash.
be like,
You gotta
and then
have a
you'll be like,
conversation before
fuck no,
sex.
or
You're
not.
disgusting.
Before sex,
You're fucking
have a
disgusting.
conversation.
Do a
This is
song
why. This is
first.
because Nick Kelly is fucking women that he doesn't respect, and that's why the fuck he's doing that shit.
I-
First of all,
Fuck these
secondly,
hoes.
secondly,
Oh, Joe, you should see Johanna. She getting the finger movements going now. Johanna just turned into. She said, first of all, you started pointing to shit that don't
we need a
exist.
video
bro,
podcast,
in a
man.
few weeks we're gonna start
Snap
we're gonna go live in a few
Dude, we
weeks.
got some-
Y'all are
Do the
gonna
bend and
fucking
snap
witness
of the
me.
hands. That's when it's
This is the most
fucking-
ghetto I
Dude.
ever seen, Johanna, dog. I was like, Johanna, you.
Bro,
You from Clarkston, nigga. You acting like you from
Bro,
fucking
it's
6
in my
miles.
blood. It's in my blood. I can't help
ready
it.
to fight.
He said,
It's in my blood.
First of all, you be fucking
She looked
girls.
like she throwing fruit
That
fucking
is
neck.
that is that nature versus nurture shit right there. For real. Anyway, what I was
pops
gonna say
out.
was, listen, okay, I don't think
You fuck around taking
All right.
earrings off during it. I'm like, why you trying to nigga? Chill.
We're all just
Wonder
sitting
why
there.
Should've
Johanna
let her
be
go. Spanish would have popped out in a few seconds.
dude, yeah, exactly.
She's like, I don't
dog.
even speak Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm crying.
Dog. Oh my
Okay.
god, son. I ain't never seen that side of you, son. What just happened?
She was
There
ready.
was a full episode
She was
called
cutting up.
Johanna's meltdown.
Yeah, but I
Johanna
ain't seen
was
the
cutting
ghetto
up.
meltdown, motherfucker. There's a meltdown. You were crying during the last one. Now you're about ready to fight niggas.
Joanna's cutting the fuck up.
Dude.
Bro, ever since a white man called me a cunt in the Kroger parking lot, I've been hot.
I see you,
Oh
dog.
god, okay.
My friend texted
Let me just relax.
My
What?
friend texted me. He's like, I know that Meyer she's talking about. Like, I didn't even know either.
Kroger?
It was
Yeah,
Kroger.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I know that one she's talking about, and that place is shit. I was like, I don't think she was hating on the place, but I think it was more
Bro,
so.
no, that
It
place is
tracks the right man.
trash.
Is it? Which one is it?
Trash. Hazel
Hazel
Park.
Park, right by Sellerman's.
Hazel Park, right
Damn.
where all the fucking trash.
Should do a live podcast from there.
Anyway, now
Find that dude.
No, what I was gonna say
Johanna
was
sweating.
what I literally upper lip sweat crying, dude.
Let me finish my point though. I think
No,
you should,
I have a point. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Quiet.
I think
No.
I'm not
No,
saying jam it in there.
no, it's
I'm
not your
saying
turn.
jam it in
It's
there.
not your turn.
No.
It's not
I'm
your turn.
saying
Joanna's
you gotta
speaking.
try a
No.
little bit, just like. All right.
I didn't know you were
Can
actually
I
going
finish
to
my
finish the
statement? Because
point.
you're probably gonna fucking agree with it.
All I'm
Okay.
saying
No,
is
I
just
hate-
try
no.
a
Now you're
little
just
bit,
trying to
and
piss
then
me
she
off.
says yes.
Just trying to fucking piss me off. No. Okay, listen. Nick just got a pillow straight to the dome. All right. No, let me finish what the fuck I want to say. I don't think that you need to ask for like. You don't have to be like, "Hey, can I put it in your butt?"
Right. That's fucking weird.
Because that will
how
dry
do
me
you
up
ask?
real fast. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like. All right, let's say you guys
Contract?
are. Let's say you're already fucking. Let's say you're like already fucking, or let's say like you're like eating her out or something. You know,
Right.
like you're really in there.
So you're like, how would that?
Yes.
That's
no,
why
but
that's
like,
why niggas eating ass.
all right. So like, okay, this is how you will know if you start eating her pussy and then you go and like start licking her fucking asshole and she's down.
Yeah,
she's probably down for butt sex. If you start fingering her asshole while you're fucking her or while you're eating her out,
No, it's
she's
different.
probably down. You know what I
Different.
mean?
You also probably no.
That's
You
not
cannot
fucking
probably.
It's
What the fuck
different.
are you
Fingers
talking
are not
about?
the same.
You need to
thickness.
start with something before the.
Yes,
the
you gotta
dick.
warm up
You gotta
the
warm
fucking
up the
asshole.
butthole.
Okay, now I see what you're saying.
You need to warm the butthole up. Is my point.
I'd say if
you don't warm
lick
it
her
up,
asshole or if you finger it and she likes it, you got like a 50%
All I'm
chance
saying
that
is
she likes the butt sex as
you
well.
cannot skip foreplay with the butthole.
Oh, of course.
You cannot
Yeah.
skip foreplay.
Yeah, there's no just
you
spitting
can't
on
just
it.
spit on it and stick it in. It's gonna be done. Everything's gonna be done at that point.
You're getting shit on your dick.
Yeah.
Not even that. She's going to leave
So you guys
the room.
retract.
She will take her butthole. She will pack up her butthole and she will leave.
Sorry, Nick. Me and my butthole are out of here. Okay,
Where you got a suitcase? How is a taxi outside? Who gets taxis anymore?
She got a whole checker cab for her asshole. She got a fucking checker cab waiting outside, dude.
Where'd your butthole go? It's in
Oh my god,
suitcase.
it's so stupid. All right, have you
Oh,
guys ever
packing
had?
up the asshole.
have
I've
you
had
guys-
butt sex.
I know,
I've
right? I know.
distributed butt sex.
Yeah, I know who I'm talking to. I know both y'all trash bags have had fucking butt sex. Listen,
Hey, listen.
Twice.
first of all, no offense, Emily.
Really? Yeah.
No, but
yeah.
I was gonna say, have
Kink
you ever
shaming.
had anyone shit on your dick?
No, I've only had butt sex once.
And it went.
It was terrible.
Gracefully?
It was
No?
awful. I didn't like it. Cause that shit don't feel good for me either. Like
It was like too tight
I've
on
never-
your
I've never
too
had
tight
any-
on your
Love about
big
you, babe.
huge
You
dick.
know what I'm saying? You got the big old.
You know how it is. Sean.
You know what I'm feeling? Shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I've never had anybody shit on my dick, but
But-
I've had shit on my dick.
But that's part of the thing.
I don't get it.
I told
Okay.
every guy, I said, here's
Nobody's
what you
ever
have to know.
squat. Sorry.
I'm self-conscious about this. If anything happens, that's your fuck up because you wanted this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
totally.
you have to know that's part of the fucking
Yeah.
game.
I didn't
If
say
you're
a
not ready
goddamn
for
word
shit
and I
on your
went
dick,
right to the bathroom.
yeah, if you're not ready for it, then don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Period.
You can't
You
take the
didn't say-
shit, get out the ass.
Right. Get out there.
Man, words to live by, honestly.
Can't take the shit out the ass.
No, there's a famous female comedian that has a joke that's pretty much just that. So
We'll find it.
we will. All right. So what
Yeah.
happened?
So you had shit on your
some
dick,
shit on your dick?
but no one shitted on your dick.
Yeah, I didn't like the way she asked it. Has
How?
anybody ever shit on your dick?
Okay.
That denotes
Okay,
like
I
they're
said, have
bending
you ever
over
had
my
shit
dick,
on your dick?
and then they shit on it, and then
You
like
have
a
to allow
diving
that to
board.
happen.
You just got,
And then
You have
bounce
to
like a
allow
diving
that to
board.
happen. How do you not move? Nobody can shit on your dick unless you're standing there going, whoa.
Yeah. Some people might be into that.
Right.
You know.
You have to be.
You know what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
What?
I'm sorry. I just picture it bouncing like a diving board after you shit on my dick. But
Oh.
no, I pulled it out, and it was there was a smell. We'll say. And I said, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick." And I went and didn't say a goddamn word about it because obviously I wouldn't.
You
there's like a
pulled it
streak?
out like you were done, like you guys had already done it and it was good, and you like came inside of her butthole, or like
No,
I need more
no.
details here.
Yeah.
I think it just.
I'm confused.
Paint
I
the
don't
stage.
quite remember. I just remember that
Paint the poop.
there. I pulled it out at some point. You know, sometimes it falls out.
Okay.
So you're inside her asshole.
Right.
Okay. And
Okay.
you pulled it out.
We need step-by-step
And
directions
then-
here,
It was
sir.
December.
So, right.
3 weeks.
About
Hold
room
up.
temperature in there,
3
right?
weeks ago. Yeah.
No. What?
The
So
inside of your body's like 90-something degrees.
so you pull out. Listen, I'm
Said
listen.
no.
You pulled your dick out. Was it like streaks on it or something?
No, it was like a
Coding.
coffee colored like coating. Like the whole thing. Like I was like, when did I get a black dick?
It was like them
When did it
skinny,
become
like,
Ray
cookies.
J?
Yeah, right.
We all saw the angle.
Got that pipe.
Yeah, no, I've only done it twice, and it's overrated.
I don't like butt sex.
Pussy's
at
tight
all.
enough, dude.
Yeah.
Gross. Like pussy's wet and it's tight enough, and it's like if you like ass sex, I think you should try it. I think all kids that are listening to the Ride Along podcast, try it.
Try it. Get it out
Are
early
you
though.
using lube?
No,
What?
yeah.
So what are
I think
you
we use
using?
lube. Yeah, we use lube. Yeah.
What
There
are
was-
you using?
I don't think.
Are you
I don't.
spitting
I've never.
on it?
I've never had lube.
Are you spitting on it? Or are you using
I don't know
like
what-
the,
I don't-
You
or
can
are
kind of
you
use.
using the wetness from her pussy?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
It must have been that or something because
Was
we
she
never had
asking
lube.
for it?
sounds
She
a
was on her
little rapey.
period. She was on her period.
Sounds rapey as
Damn.
fuck.
Oh, I remember now. She was on her period.
Oh, so you when the river runs red, take the dirt road.
I wish you made that up, but there's no way.
There's no way.
You never heard that before?
No.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Oh, that's
When the river runs red, take the dirt road. Bitch, I don't have a boat anyways.
All right, can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
we can.
Okay, write the time down. I have to pee, and I want to ask the next question. When
So trash.
Bro, that's my favorite song for you to sing.
Shit was trash.
Whenever you sing that song, my heart just like, I love it.
It's so stupid. I fucking
Nope.
I can't do karaoke until I can stand up.
Why?
Like
How is that a direct correlation? That is so funny.
it's
What
so
do you
different.
mean?
Like it's the same with comedy. Like it's so different when I have to sit down.
You gotta
up
put
there,
your
dude.
thighs into a fucking karaoke
Yeah,
song.
son, I gotta fucking gyrate my hips. Or
You doing
something, dog.
squats while you're up there, fucking
Dog.
singing Akon and shit.
That's what I should have sang. Some Akon. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter.
No,
No,
you with the one time we all karaoke'd at UFO, you did a Akon song, didn't you?
I did T-Pain. I did
Oh,
Buy You a
T-Pain.
Drink.
There
But
I go
somebody
being
had already
racist
sang
again.
that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, somebody had already sang that. So
I
I'm
hear
like,
you.
all right. And it was like, sing Hall and Oates because it's so
I love when he
cute.
sings it.
Because she's white.
Because she's white.
I didn't even know who that was, but he I love how he just like sings super high and like
Oh,
does
yeah.
the voice. Like I love that.
Dude, you fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I told you, you're right and good job all in one podcast.
Dude, man, this
episode.
boxing class is doing wonders for you, son.
Shit.
Yeah, you need to
For
get a
real.
prescription.
I think I want to actually box. Can't you guys picture me being an
That'd be
actual little
dope.
fucking
yeah.
spicy fucking I don't want to say Never mind.
Hey, that's some
That'd be
Spanish
dope.
shit is boxing.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm like surprisingly really fucking good at soccer too. Isn't
Yeah.
that funny? It's just like in my blood. I've never fucking played soccer a day in my life, but I can dribble the fuck out of a soccer ball.
Yeah, son.
It's so weird. Yeah.
Some people is
Oh,
naturally
yeah.
good at shit. You know?
I don't think I'm naturally good at shit. I don't know. I've been a lazy piece of shit my entire life, so who knows? I could be naturally good at stuff, but I just don't try.
Why aren't black people taking over baseball?
Because it's boring. You don't get no bitches until you in the league.
Wasn't it
for
about
real.
access though for a while?
Baseball is a cheap sport. You
was
need
about
a
access.
bat.
It is a cheap
You need a bat and a
sport.
ball
Jackie
in a
Robinson.
park. That's
I
all you
guess
need.
that's true. I guess that's true.
it's-
Like hockey's not an
You think
accessible
fucking-
sport for
yeah,
most people.
it's not accessible, but like, yeah, they're in the fucking Dominican Republic playing.
That's true.
With a can and a
yeah,
stick.
exactly.
That's
That's
what
true.
everybody says.
Yeah,
but I
those are
still
my-
don't get
those are my
why
cousins.
Hispanic people are so fucking good at baseball. It's strange to me. Like when in America, like we have all these high schools, like Catholic Central and fucking Brother Rice, that they do breed fucking people.
Well, they know how to use a bat because that's how they beat their women.
Ah!
They know how to run because they're running from
Right.
the police. Like, what else you got any other questions?
And shoot and
You
steal.
Yep,
Right.
dude, you broke it down.
That was,
Okay.
I'm telling you.
It's basketball.
It's my family.
Joanna
That's like the
Madonna.
oldest racist joke I ever heard. Like, why are black people good at basketball? Because they can run, shoot, and steal.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I've never heard that one actually.
Yeah. Oh, I got a ton for you if you want.
The racist jokes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got an Italian family, so I know them niggas racist.
The fucking moolies, you know.
You wanted to ask.
I think I'm going to start watching The Sopranos.
it's a good
You
show.
should.
I know it's a good show.
Fuck.
I've seen episodes.
And
I
it's
just
not
like
just- it's
I never
like-
like sat down and like committed to the whole series. You know what I mean? And now I have because I got a jailbroken fucking
Hell
Me
yeah.
too. I'm
You
trying to
should.
watch everything.
Firebird.
It's Tony Soprano is in
Fire
therapy
stick.
the whole
Fire
time,
stick.
and that's like one of the tropes of it. It's like Tony Soprano's Tony Soprano, but then like they show the other side of him where he's in therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and the his therapist is the wife from Goodfellas, Karen.
yes.
You remember?
Yeah.
And it's fucking great. Like that's part of it where he's like,
Did
They
you
sh-
know that actress never watched Goodfellas?
what?
She like couldn't make it to the premiere, and then there was like she just like never saw it.
Really?
Yeah,
I
she
can see
never
that.
watched it.
Yeah.
You seen
I
Goodfellas?
saw an
I've seen
article about it
Goodfellas, yeah.
online. And I was
Hated
like, what the
it?
fuck?
No.
Hate it?
dope.
Did you hate it?
No. It's a good movie.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, I know it ain't Nick Cannon, but it would have been better if Nick Cannon was in it.
I know it's not Paul Walker.
R.I.P. the guy. Okay, that's
He was fine.
the goat.
No, I wanted to talk about because we left off earlier on talking about
Shitting on dicks.
shitting on dicks and when the rivers.
The river runs
When
red.
the river
take
runs
dirt road.
red.
You've heard that one, right? Yeah.
Maybe like
Really?
Moses just spread an asshole and he didn't really fucking split the Red Sea. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, that was just
I don't
his
know.
staff was just his penis.
Put a hole in
His
the
staff was just
He
his
stuck
cock.
into the dirt. That's what he stuck his penis into the dirt.
I
Stop.
declare this land.
And the fucking the
Yo.
wetness went away.
Well, the Jews were like, okay.
Do you guys have your Red Wings?
Oh yeah.
No.
You down for real?
Classic. Classic black dude versus white dude.
Oh yeah, I got red wings.
You know
like
what I'm
a bitch.
saying?
I'm like Henrik Zetterberg. in
You
this
look like the
motherfucker,
Joker
dog.
in
Good
that
for you.
bitch. You look like the Joker.
Exactly. Yep. You got
Nick
the lipstick.
immediately just goes, no. Fuck that.
You don't fuck with period. Pussy.
Listen, I've licked a penny before and I don't like the taste.
But like
so-
fucking.
Copper's good.
Okay, but
Oh,
it's not.
fucking I'm down. I don't
Okay,
care.
but it's not like you're fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
think
I
so.
I thought. It would be,
No,
I
I mean like
thought you
fucking
meant
too.
fucking.
What? No,
Fucking on
Red
your
Wings I always
period?
thought it meant because like when you eat pussy, you come out with the wings on the side of your mouth.
Oh, I
Like
thought
the
it meant
Joker.
just
Well,
Like,
right,
that's the-
of course,
yeah,
I
Joker
get it,
joke.
but like,
No.
I think
yes,
it's
I
also.
fucked on a period. I don't give a fuck about a period.
Okay, that was
Have
my
you fucked
question.
raw on a period?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, that's
It's good for your penis hole to get some blood in there, I heard.
It's lucky.
It's
Like,
lucky.
it's like rubbing Buddha's
it's like
belly.
finding a
Yeah,
penny,
right.
and we're back.
Yeah,
It's like,
and we're back.
That's where you get your iron up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's right.
You don't
My
gotta
iron
t-
levels were low, so I
Yeah.
fucked the
That's
girl
also
on
how
the
you get
period.
STIs. So
Yeah, and AIDS. So
Have we all had those?
Just bringing it down.
Or are we talking about that on the podcast?
I'll fuck a girl that has
No,
AIDS,
I don't
but
think
just
we
not
should
on her period.
talk
Uh-huh.
about that on the podcast. Are you fucking crazy?
Well, I've had them. Motherfuckers that had them before. If you had enough sex,
Yeah, you're right.
all right, fine,
Once
whatever.
you get past
No,
like
we can fucking talk about
27,
it.
I feel like
Lucky 27.
Y'all need to stop pretending like all
ain't
you
got
haven't had
shit,
one
nigga.
before ever in your life.
Right.
UTI?
No,
No, an
STI.
STIs
STI.
don't count.
STI.
I feel like
chlamydia.
everybody.
I
I feel
forgot
like
it's not STD anymore.
I feel like everybody I know that's like 30 and over.
Everyone
for
that's a
sure
fucking
has
adult
had
has
something.
had an STI,
Right. So
yes.
like, stop pretending like.
Right.
You done
We're
had
18.
Nick still
chlamydia
has some
before.
time. He's only 25.
Yeah.
So it's an
Yours is
infection now, not a disease. That makes sense.
It's like catching a cold.
Right.
Yeah, it's like catching a cold.
It
like,
shouldn't have never been disease, yeah.
Yeah, that sounded too intense.
Except for AIDS. If you got AIDS, that's STD.
But
bitch.
STDs are
Bitch. Just add
But
the bitch at the
STDs are
end.
like the permanent ones. STIs are the ones you can get rid of. Right?
STIs is just
Just you got a cold or some shit.
yeah.
low
Take
key.
some Tylenol. Or shit, fuck that.
PC culture right there. Some bitch with AIDS was like, no, it's not a disease.
Yeah.
It's
So
an
you've had
infection.
somebody fuck you on your period then, Emily, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Isn't that when you guys are the most
I'm so glad
horny?
I'm in another.
Or is that a myth?
Yeah, no, I think so. But
Damn.
it's lovely to
That's
be in a
God's
room
trick.
full of fucking sickos,
Yeah, man.
just like me, you know.
I don't think that's sick. I think that's
yeah,
light.
I think that's kind of.
It's like
I don't think
primitive.
it's
kind of hot.
I don't. Yeah, dude. Like what?
like
it's primitive.
what?
That's what.
It's like how the caveman drew it up. You feel me?
It's also kind of.
That's what they drew on the walls. They used period blood.
Yeah, that's
That's
for sure. What do you think? What do you think they rubbed on Simba's forehead, dude?
exactly.
Come on now. Come on
Fucking
now.
Rafiki, that was fucked up, dude.
Yeah. And you
What
know,
was in that coconut
you
you
know,
broke?
Rafiki was black, so that's another reason.
I think he was.
He was-
Hey, you call it. Hey,
You went in that bitch raw doggy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
you just made a monkey black joke. I just want to point that out.
And I'm the one
Sure
that's gonna
did.
get canceled.
There's
Yeah.
classier ways of having a hard R. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Hard R being
More
rocky.
creative ways. I'm a poet.
Some was on a squash banana. He kept whacking Simba on the head with that shit. What the fuck? Matthew Broderick.
Right.
Man. Yeah, I don't think it's that weird, man.
It's not weird, and
not
it's also
weird.
like kind of hot when a guy doesn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, it's called towels.
Because then, yeah, thank you. Because then you're just like fucking the guy that's like,
I'm like,
If you have
don't
a
even
problem
put
with it,
down
I'm
the
like,
Yeah.
you're not old
You're
enough to be
a
having
child.
sex.
towel.
Yeah. It does
you're a
dry it
fucking
up a
child.
little
Like,
bit,
what
though.
is so gross about it?
It does
though?
make a little sticky dryness to it.
Yeah,
Don't take a
that's true.
shower.
That's
The
true.
fuck?
I'm just saying,
I
Blake
don't
During.
think that's true.
You never walked outside in the dirt and be like, oh, dirt. Like,
Yeah.
just take a shower. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
good
dirt
as
and
fuck.
blood. A little different.
It's our body. It's on our bodies once a month.
What if you
Do you
guys
see us
just
going around
drop
like,
dirt
"Ew."
out your pussy once a month?
If we did what?
dropped dirt out of our pussies, is what he
dried
said.
Dirt.
Like,
This
just
fucking
powdered
dumbass.
dirt.
Just powdered dirt.
Yeah, just
Powdered.
Like
Powdered dirt.
just fucking. Just
we
fucking
shake our hips.
pebbles.
It's like a fucking like pepper shaker or something.
Like shaking sand out of a shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, pussy would be
Lord.
awful, bro.
That would be easy.
Oh,
Would it be
Yeah.
easy?
Yeah.
That sounds grainy.
that controls
It does sound
Population.
grainy. It sounds grainy as
Facts.
fuck.
population. would
It's
go
like when
down
you
so
swim in the
much.
ocean. You got so much sand coming out of your fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Mud.
Just me?
So would it be mud if it got like wet?
Would it be mud?
Would it be mud if it got wet?
Isn't that
Yeah,
great
like,
how,
I think
like,
that's
you
how
can-
it works.
Works, yeah.
The butthole and the pussy are so tight that like you can go swimming, but you don't just balloon up. You know?
What
Like that's why I
does
never
that
go to a
mean?
pool. If I see
What
if
the fuck are you talking about?
if I see
For
a
real?
stripper at a pool, I won't get in that pool because that pussy's wide enough where it's getting in there somehow.
Do you realize that pussies are not like that?
You also realize that not all strippers fuck for money.
Hooker is what I meant to say.
But do you
also
realize
have a
that,
kid.
like, what's the difference between a girl in a committed relationship who has sex multiple times a day with her fucking husband versus a hooker?
Yes.
What's
Nothing.
the difference? Her
Both whores.
pussy is not blown out. People push babies out.
Both
that shit.
trash whores.
Facts. No, but like, all right.
Yeah.
So when you go swimming,
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
just Octomom trying to go for a fucking dip.
yeah, no,
You know?
You infected the whole.
she ain't going for no
bitch.
dip. She's
Yeah.
going for a fill up. That's gross.
Oh, yeah.
No, but think about like when we.
Go
I feel
for
like
a fill-up.
That's her douche.
What do you get?
that
Yeah.
chlorine will do it.
That chlorine. Hey, let me get 15 on pump pussy. All right, that's
It's a
for the
broke woman's abortion right there.
15
Let me
on.
just drown these fetuses myself.
Just like the good Lord intended. Go on.
Can you hand me another?
No, it's cool that the butthole's so tight that you can be underwater, and it won't infiltrate it. You know. Like, why doesn't it go? Why does when you're underwater? There's got to be a certain depth.
Do you want to
the
know
water
why?
pressure
Because the
is so high.
butthole is 125%
Muscle.
meant to only have things come out of it.
Yeah.
That's why nothing is
That's why it
ever
was built.
accidentally going inside of it.
Yeah, you
That's
you
why
know
you
what?
gotta prep it.
You guys
That's
were
real.
right. You should ask. You should ask beforehand.
That's what it took. That's what it took. This motherfucker's envisioning the wave pool, and now he's like, "You're right. You're right. The community
So wait
pool."
a minute. Then if the asshole, you said 125% meant for shit to come out of it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Then the pussy is 50-50 meant for shit to go in it and shit to come out of it.
Facts.
That's yeah.
Probably 75%
Why do you think
in,
you're
25%
Why do you
out.
think
What
you're
did you
dropping bars right now? Like, you're like that's just.
I didn't think I was dropping bars.
He pulled a Lil Wayne right
I thought it was a little profound. you thought Lil Wayne was Weezy.
Pussies are
Weezy is
designed
Wayne.
for sex and urination.
No, not urination. I'm talking about.
Mouths are for talking and eating.
Up, dog. Dumbass.
And that was the science portion.
Yeah,
of,
exactly. And you wonder
was-
why niggas don't be
Nikki-
believing you about
Nikki does
Copernicus.
science.
No,
Right.
you don't believe me about Copernicus, dude. You dumbass.
This motherfucker be saying stupid shit, dog.
Sure. EJ, tell me about Copernicus.
First off, fuck that nigga Copernicus,
I
dog.
love how you don't believe science. Shit.
I believe science,
Yeah,
but
you'll still go in the hospital for a week and get plasma. Thank you.
That
No.
shit didn't work.
Copernicus, it didn't work.
The steroids
That's why I'm
worked.
Talking. And second off,
Whatever. The science worked in general. You're
I
trusting.
believe science. I just don't believe the scientists that they fucking.
You don't believe astrophysicists and
He doesn't like Neil
I want
deGrasse
an
Tyson.
astrophysicist from 2000.
He doesn't like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No.
He doesn't like him.
Why?
Because he's black.
I think I'm just giving. I think I was just giving. Just being a hard ass.
Leaning
I don't know
into-
shit about Neil deGrasse Tyson. He just seems.
You
like
don't
a
know shit
fucking
about
asshole.
space, and you don't believe anybody that says they know anything about space.
Because nobody knows about
Yes,
space.
they do.
No, they don't.
Yes.
You been? No, you don't.
Bro, they got people that go up there on the regular.
Who?
Astronauts. The fuck?
Yeah.
That one dude that jumped out of
Who?
the thing from Red Bull.
It's not a big deal
He's
to
just
go up
trying to
there
get down
anymore.
to down to the
Yeah.
nitty gritty. Who?
Exactly.
I need
Who?
names.
I need their address and
Let's
their
have
phone
him on the
number.
podcast. I want to.
What's dude?
I want to have an astronaut. on the
Somebody gave a
podcast.
fucking
You are
like
so silly.
they told like a moth story about going up to Earth and seeing the Earth from that perspective and
Yeah,
shit.
that nigga. It took him all night to write that damn story.
It's
bro. He
yeah,
fucking-
probably it's for the
he-
moth. Like
Fuck out of here, dog.
that's dope. Wouldn't you want to see? I feel like that'd be the weirdest shit ever to see the Earth from like outside of the Earth.
It wouldn't
I
be
was
weird.
listening to
The
Russell
weirdest
Brand
shit.
podcast.
The weirdest shit.
Russell Brand had Neil deGrasse Tyson on his podcast, and they were talking about how Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying about how this one astronaut was talking about how as soon as he got up there and saw the Earth, he was like, "What the fuck are the politicians doing?"
Right.
Like he looked down and he was like, "Holy shit, Vietnam happened here. Fucking Shakespeare happened here. Like, what are we doing?" Like, and they were talking about like a cosmic perspective, basically. And I totally believe if you were to see the Earth from out there, you'd be like,
none of that shit.
none of this matters. Why am I getting mad about
For
any
sure.
about
That's
my
what that guy
dogs getting
felt.
fleas? You know, why am I?
Oh, fuck you.
That's what that guy that I listened to. That's what he felt too. Like he had all this shit going on. He felt like, what the fuck? And then he felt super alone out in space. But then he came back down, and then like his whole family was there to congratulate him and stuff. So it's like this weird perspective of like going from like macro to micro and like back
Yeah.
and
Oh,
forth.
Yeah, well, don't
yeah.
you think
You know?
like if
Yeah.
you went, like you kind of be like fucked
Fuck.
up almost?
I
like,
would be fucked up.
Like all your
Yeah.
all your
I
relationships
for
are kind of
sure.
changed. Just be like, dude, like none of this matters. Like even like your family, like none of this. It's like
Yeah,
I
this shit
already
is-
think that. I
Right.
can't imagine going out there and like fucking, you know what I mean?
like I can conceptualize it in my head
Confirmation.
and you know feel, you know, like if you zoom out far enough, it's all civil war. Every single civil war is a civil war, and that's deep. So you can fucking take that to the bank.
Bars.
And
Bars, I see you.
no, but like, I don't believe that you can actually feel it until you were to see the Earth.
Of
And
course.
be like, damn, that shit is
God,
flat.
we
dog.
are in the
God,
middle
Shut
of
shit.
the fuck
fucking
up.
nowhere,
I knew you were about
son.
to say this.
yeah, you're so stupid.
Damn, is
Bro.
that a snow globe? Where'd you get that? Home Goods?
Well, like I saw Neil deGrasse Tyson speak like probably 3 or 4 years ago, and he like showed us photos of like when we sent people into space for like the first time, and like
Yeah.
regardless of like what country everybody's from, like as a human race, we sent somebody into space for the first time, and like that's incredible. But like
Right.
now we don't explore space as a whole.
Yeah.
Anymore.
I
Or
know.
in general, like the space race of
fucked
like
up.
let's just get to the moon first, like it's over with, so we don't like explore, like we're not consistently trying to improve like our exploration of outside of our world.
There's
Which
like
is
a
kind of, like,
limit,
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sent out something. I think in the 70s, there's a documentary about it in Netflix. We sent out something with like a golden record on it, and it's notorious. And we put like Chuck Berry on it. We put like Mozart on it. We put all different stuff about humans, and we sent out like 100 and something pictures. And it just recently passed like Pluto. So now it's out in the space, but it's like
Wait, how long ago did they put it out?
We're
I think it's
saying-
like the
It's
70s.
like a time capsule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically for
Yeah.
like
A
if
space
anybody ever
time
gets
capsule.
it, and it just recently passed. It's crazy.
So it took that long to get the Pluto. That's crazy.
Dude.
That is-
How do you?
So what?
like,
There's
the-
like a fucking tracker on it.
No, it's to the point now where we can't track it anymore. That's how far it is, but it's going. It's out there.
But like, okay.
When's
so
it gonna
here's-
come back? Is it like a boomerang?
No, it's
Yes.
never coming. No
here's-
boomerangs.
Here's some shit to think
That
about
sucks.
though. Everybody assumes there's aliens out there. We just don't know about them.
What if they have
there
a golden
aren't?
record coming
There has
our
to
way
be.
soon?
What if there are not?
There has to be.
But what if there's not?
Like,
That's some.
what if
crazy
there's
shit
not?
to think
That's
about.
scary.
That's
you
scary
guys are
as
both
fuck.
you guys are both stupid. We are the aliens.
Oh.
What's more scary? What's more scary?
Okay.
The fact
So,
that
but then how do you think that Kanye West was abducted by him?
We are the aliens. We are fucking parasites, dude. Look at this
We
world.
are parasites.
So
We're
That's
who's
just,
fact.
abducting
we're just
Kanye
creepy
West?
crawling, fucking each other, making more of us. It's fucking disgusting.
you think we're the,
I
you
can't
think, like,
stand it.
You think giraffes are aliens and monkeys are aliens too, or like
They're
just
precious angels.
What about a slug?
You think slugs are aliens?
Quit trying to call yourself out.
I just want to know if
Shout
I'm
out to my
special.
slug character.
Yeah.
That's the new racial fucking term.
What up, slug?
Giraffes.
What up,
Do I think-
slug?
Hey, that
That's
kinda-
got it.
that's
Yo,
smart, bro.
let's get that going.
Dude,
My
hell
slug.
yeah,
Hey,
I'm
what up,
down.
slug? You all right, bro?
Damn, that's so funny.
Yo, that shit kind of slapped a little bit.
Do I
Nah,
think
Will?
giraffes are aliens?
Their long ass
Kinda.
necks. Think about
I
the long
think-
ass necks.
I meant.
Well, of course.
Or
I
Think about it though.
I think that maybe. Okay, no, that's stupid. I think that why not?
I meant. Do you
animals
think all
are.
animals are aliens, or do you think
Yes.
humans?
I think any living organism on this planet is a
Makes
fucking
no
alien.
sense. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and
Every
I think that
single one,
and
even the
Do you think
like,
the
and we're
Earth-
all connected
Do you
in
think
some
the
way.
Earth itself is an organism?
Yes,
That's how I feel. too.
absolutely. It's
I feel like
living.
the Earth's
It's,
like, get the fuck off me.
it's living and breathing, and
Right.
somebody landed on it, and somebody fucked an ape, and here we are.
We're just
my
like
friend.
ticks or fleas.
We are
We're an
we're
anomaly.
cockroaches.
We're a blip. We're nothing. The Earth has been around for fucking
Right.
billions of years,
That
and we're
sounds-
just fucking an
we're just
anomaly.
cells, bro.
We're just cells that
We're
replicated.
just cells.
Don't you think that we isn't it crazy that we share the same emotions as animals and they can't talk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
They can talk
fucked
to each
up.
other.
I think
They can-
our
Yeah, I
words
want- like,
give us
how?
deeper emotions, though.
Yeah.
You know,
What's that?
our words
You
give.
think our words are
Our words are the reason we're the only animal that kills himself.
Just because we can articulate things
That's
doesn't
not
mean
true.
we can, like,
I knew
can't
you were gonna
articulate
fucking-
feelings.
That's not fucking true.
You can't
Or-
articulate the actual feelings that you feel.
no,
Like, we
you
can
can't because there's no
communicate.
such thing as actual articulation of
Right.
words. Like, it's just a fucking chemical in your brain that we don't understand that makes us feel happy, sad, jealous, whatever. But
I
the
feel like
least-
my
and
dog
animals,
lives a better life
animals
than me.
have those
Right.
same emotions.
I feel like my dog lives a better life
Jealousy?
than me. He just knows how to go to work.
Absolutely. Try petting Ruka and watching Mia not get jealous.
Mia's
Those are my
just-
dogs.
Yeah.
Shout out my bitches.
Fuck Mia. She's
Bro,
just a shit.
having a dog makes you.
I'm sorry that my dog's racist. Go
Having
on.
a dog though makes you
Dogs
realize
aren't
like
racist.
that they actually like think
Put a
through
pin in it.
things and make decisions and feel shit. Like if my
Yeah.
dog does something, he feels guilty about it, whether I
Dude,
make him feel like it or not.
That is what I'm
Dogs
saying.
do
It's so
feel guilty.
crazy.
All of the
Before.
important emotions that us as human beings
yes, the
feel.
human emotions.
Yes.
But I think
Animals
that's just a
have that
dog. I don't
shit,
know,
dog.
Do you think all animals have that, or you think it's just
Yes.
specific to
I
like
think
humans,
all animals
ants
have
do
that
too.
shit.
pigs?
I think
dolphins?
all animals have that shit, and I think the reason why they're more savage than we are, it's like, okay, for an example, like animals rape each other.
Yeah.
I know humans
no
rape
such
each
thing
other,
as
but like
consent in the
Yeah.
animal
there's like
kingdom.
no such thing as consent. There's no
They'll
like
put it right in that.
people
ass.
are animals are eating each other and shit live.
Not
like that's
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
Who
do
knows?
they- but,
maybe
like, even
maybe
in
they're
The Lion
maybe they're
King-
eating.
There's no
go
oral
back
sex
to
in the
that-
animal kingdom.
Bro,
I've
I've
Back to
seen
Lion
some
King, they had
monkeys
an
suck some
understanding.
dick.
For real? Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
do they get on their knees or they sit down and do it?
Bro, animals
twerk
are
while
just
they're
as
doing
much
it?
into oral as we are. Dolphins,
Facts.
dolphins be fucking
Dolphins
shoving their
are-
dicks in the
Dolphins
blowholes
rape.
and shit.
They
They,
suck dick. And
also
have,
rape.
They have sex for pleasure.
Yes.
Also, we are not the only animal that fucking kills themselves. Have you ever seen a beached whale? Orcas like purposely kill themselves and shit.
I think they're just dumb and they do that shit.
Yeah, I think they're just dumb.
We
I don't
fucking
think that's
hang
on
ourselves and
purpose.
write a note.
You
It's-
think
it's
that's not
different.
dumb? You think that's not dumb?
That's the whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah,
dumb.
for
Easy.
real.
You get canceled out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
you-
No, that is dumb. It's dumb as hell.
To leave a
But
note?
no, animals absolutely 100,000% kill themselves.
I don't.
It's our consciousness. It's the gift and the curse. It's the reason we can build skyscrapers.
But is our
and it's also
consciousness
the
really
reason we
making
can-
us like?
Oh,
I feel like
just
my
because
dog is more free than I am sometimes. My dog doesn't have to work a 9 to 5. My dog doesn't have to go to
He
college.
doesn't have to drive down 95.
He doesn't have to do shit. All he does is just go chase squirrels all day and bark at my boyfriend. Like, that's all he does.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, your dog's racist
Yes.
too. High five.
Dog,
They
yeah.
have the same
Sexist.
emotions. You're correct, but they don't have the words to put on them, which causes us more pain than it does them.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. A squirrel. Look at a squirrel. It's the most anxious fucking thing in the world.
I've seen a squirrel kill itself.
constantly. Just
Yeah,
like
they're chaotic as fuck. They
They're running out in traffic every fucking day. You trying to tell me that motherfucker's not trying to kill himself? You're crazy.
They got
Crazy.
chaotic energy.
No,
Yeah.
they're just as anxious, or like a deer constantly right now in the woods.
Yeah.
If a deer hears a noise, it's fucking
That's
just
true.
props up like that, right?
I
But
just
as
killed
a
a deer.
human,
That deer wanted to die.
have the word I have anxiety. I'm anxious, and then we go
We
to the
feel
doctor,
anxious about
and he
different
gives
shit.
us a fucking pill.
Yeah, just
and then-
because-
and then
My-
we-
And that's because we have a voice and we can fucking voice that shit.
it's not
And
just
But
voice.
they have an
it's
existential-
deeper than that.
they
But
have
I
an
know what you're saying. It's the
existential
words. It's exactly what.
anxiety.
Yes, it's the voice. It's the term. It's literally the words that we can put together and say this word means this. So when I feel like a squirrel, that means I'm anxious. You know?
I feel like a squirrel.
Yeah. Feeling squirrely. You feeling froggy? Leak,
Dumb.
boy?
I don't know
What?
though, because like with squirrels and deer, like, is that anxiety or is it
No,
just
it's
like,
existential.
It's
If
a-
they're not,
It's
if they're
a
not
survival
attentive-
fucking
right.
trait,
Exactly.
dude.
Yes, there's
So
it
anxiety
has
is
to be-
natural.
No.
Yes.
Well,
Kind of.
maybe.
When you look at
Okay,
when you're
no,
on a
but I
skyscraper
think-
and you look
but-
up the top and you get that feeling, that's natural.
If I'm not about,
anxiety.
if I don't have money
yes.
to pay my bills, I feel anxiety about that. That's kind of the same thing.
Same thing
But
is
it's
like
just
a
a
deer
different-
hearing
it's
also-
something.
Different, right?
Anxiety is self-taught. Like anxiety,
That's
well,
true.
okay, so I think
I
it can be
agree
genetic,
with
but
that.
anxiety
true.
is self-taught. Like the reason that I'm anxious is because I fucking grew up with a bunch of Hispanics screaming at me all the time and got my ass kicked. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like now I'm just like
That's true.
scared of everything, and I can also like I have this like sense of like I read people's body language. Like I read people's almost their minds. Like I can tell what they're feeling.
psychic.
Because it's a fucking survival thing. It's a fucking survival thing that I learned as a child because I didn't want to get a fucking
Yeah.
slap to
But
the
But like
face.
if a dog is abused, it's the same way. It's fucking
Facts.
it's timid and stuff when it grows up. But we have the words to put on it. We have.
That's
I
true.
was physically abused. I was.
You can
blah,
go
blah,
to
blah.
therapy and it'll help you.
It can. Yes. But it all. It's just. We're
I don't.
We're
I
cursed,
don't really
man.
get what
we're
you're
not,
saying. Like, I
Well-
don't get what we're saying this to say.
Okay, so the argument is that animals feel the same emotions that human beings feel.
Okay.
But it's the words that make it different between the two of us.
Well,
It's
of
the
course,
physical
clearly,
words.
duh.
Okay, we got like Apple Pay and shit. Like clearly we're doing something different.
Yeah, it's because we're
That's
from
the
another
one thing you
planet.
pick. How about
It's because we're
electricity?
from
How
another
about
planet.
That's what
fucking?
I'm saying. But like
Yeah.
to get Apple Pay, you have to have
How about
electricity.
yeah, we have farms and shit. Like we don't just.
We have
Also,
Twitter, so
you're-
I don't know what.
Also, Nick, earlier you were like, "Oh, but they can't build skyscrapers and we can or whatever." Yeah, because they don't have fucking thumbs.
Bro,
dude.
have you seen an
They don't have
anthill?
thumbs.
Have you seen an ant? They don't have thumbs.
They don't have thumbs.
An anthill is
Raccoons
pretty
have thumbs
intricate.
though.
Raccoons
Raccoons are
got
low key not living up to their potential. Just
I agree
saying.
with that.
It's facts. Raccoons are wasting their fucking lives away, dude.
Bro,
Fucking
they got a
digging-
whole thumb.
Hot,
What are
hot
they doing?
take. Hot take.
Hot take. Raccoons, y'all fuck it up, son.
Yeah.
Raccoons are drunk uncles just
Yeah.
walking around town, man. They're a bunch of
Fucking
Nick
go
Kellys.
Right. Just going around town collecting cans and
Right,
fucking.
eating the scraps.
Yeah.
Trying to have butt sex with no lube, you know.
Yeah. If
Raccoons
there's,
do that.
if there's an animal that's having butt sex, it's definitely a raccoon.
Nighttime
For
animal.
sure, because they got them thumbs to hold that ponytail.
Exactly. You can smack that ass with them thumbs.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
Your garbage can
Yeah.
and shit. With a natural bandit fucking thing on your face.
Yes.
EJ always says you can't trust an animal with thumbs. That's why he doesn't like raccoons.
Facts.
You can't trust
Squirrels
them.
got thumbs too, don't they?
Do they?
No.
They got hands.
they
I don't know if
don't.
they're thumbs. They got hands.
They don't have thumbs, but they definitely have like
They got 5
their
fingers.
claws will like wrap around shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Shout out to the squirrels, bro.
Oh man. All right.
We probably should wrap up. You got to go, don't you?
No, I'm good for like a little tiny thing. We should talk about dickfish.
The dick fish.
Speaking of
You saw
animals,
Yeah, what's that article about?
Wait, this is a real thing?
this is a
No.
real
I thought you guys
thing.
were just making shit.
No.
No. What's
It's real. It's real dick fish like turning up on land. They look like little like
Again,
What do they call it?
an
Fat
animal,
like dicks?
an animal committing suicide, group suicide at that.
Bro, you want
You
to know
think
some
that's
crazy
suicide?
shit? No.
I thought he just got kind of washed up.
You want to
I
know
think
some
that they're-
crazy shit?
No, if
They
I was a
wanted to be
dickfish,
washed
I would
up.
definitely wash
No.
up on California too.
I thought fish
They
were
gonna
just
use
like
these out here.
Yeah, they
I thought
miss
fish
West
were just-
Hollywood, but
I
yeah.
thought fish were just little things that float around and fucking eat things and shit out, whatever, just like fish. But then I went to the fucking aquarium,
Yeah.
and this one guy was telling me about this fish who would come around and move this rock around and help his other fish grab the rock, and they would play games with this fucking rock. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, fish can play games? Like, I was so shook by that.
All right.
Dude,
Fish
So-
are smart as fuck.
reincarnation
We-
is real.
Don't you feel bad for those?
Reincarnation is real.
Can we talk about the Prankist fish? I feel
Fucking
bad for them. I
Peruvian.
want to free them. They don't
Fuck
deserve
you,
that
man.
life.
Prankist fish?
Yeah, at
The fish at
LJ's.
LJ's,
Bro,
yeah, it's so
these
bad.
big ass fish in this tiny ass tank, they
Girl.
don't even move.
Let's free them.
Oh, they're ugly.
I want to free them.
I know how to use a
They don't
bat.
deserve that
I'm
life.
Hispanic, remember?
They ain't cleaned that fish tank in 10 years, dog.
Dude, they just cleaned it last year. they just
Last
cleaned it last
year.
year.
That's
They
about-
really did, though. They cleaned it last year. Before that, you couldn't see through the fucking fish tank. And
Yeah.
I was
This-
like, oh, cool. They got like a tank that's just dying off. There's some living things in there.
They can't turn around.
It's fucked up.
They don't know. They're just stupid fucking fish.
No, they're
No.
not. That's
Yes,
my point. They
That
know they're
could-
not.
I don't-
That could be
I'm
your
okay.
dad in there. That could be your fucking dead dad in there. Okay, have some respect. Have some respect.
There's two of them. It could be my dad and my grandpa.
Yeah,
Two of
they're
them.
in there
They'd
together.
hate that.
Well,
Anyways,
What a
the
horrible-
smartest
At least they can
animal.
still watch the game.
No, there's no TV on the other side. There's no TV.
There's a mirror,
They
though.
be in that bitch watching.
The smartest animal can do what our toddlers can do. Like an
Our
ape
what?
can fucking put shapes together and do the ring thing and do fucking things like that. Like
Yeah.
we're totally fucking different. Our consciousness, all right, everything else evolved naturally. Like we were talking about giraffes earlier, right? There was a horse type of animal, right? And then one day there was a taller tree that they needed to eat from, and one of them was mutated and born. I'm explaining evolution, so hold on.
Maybe they
Strap
just can't,
in.
Maybe they just
I
can't.
got something to say after.
Maybe
Keep
they
going.
just can't
Keep
access
going.
fear the way that we access fear, or like,
Or maybe
we
they don't think the same way
act-
we do.
We don't act upon fear as drastically as or as savagely as they do because we have this like, you know, we've evolved.
Words.
We've evolved. Not words,
The
motherfucker.
smartest,
Words.
some of the
Words.
smartest
No,
people,
not words.
Some of the smartest people
think
on
in
this
words.
fucking planet can't pass tests. Don't know how to socialize, but they're the smartest motherfucking
Yeah.
people on this planet. So just because animals don't do the same shit we do doesn't mean they're not smart in their own way. We just don't know the way they think.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck that. Because I no, I've thought that my whole life
But you
too.
know
Like
what? But you know what? If EJ would have said that shit, he would have been like,
Right.
man,
He's
bet.
like,
Bars,
deep,
dude. Bars.
deep.
Fucking deep, dude.
I've thought that my whole life too. Like, you know what? We're ruining the planet. Like we're fucking the
We
cancer
are.
of this planet.
We-
blah blah
we
blah.
are.
We absolutely are.
You were
Parasites.
thinking
And
right.
I still do think that, but
okay.
like animals aren't as smart as us in their own world.
How
Like
do you
Joe
know?
Rogan's bit about like how the fucking dolphins might just be us, but that evolved in the ocean with no thumbs. Like they're just as smart. They can talk and blah blah blah. Fuck
Bro,
up. They
what
didn't
about
build
ants? Can we what about ants? What do you got to say about ants?
What
I have
about, what about
opinions.
aspirin?
No, ants.
How come
Talk about
ants
some
don't make
ants.
no aspirin? Okay,
Bro,
cool. They can make a little
They're
tunnel.
not sick. They don't get
because
sick.
they're not from the planet
You're
we
right, they just
originated
died.
from.
They don't get sick.
They
No.
just die. Like our original humans fucking made it to 30-something years old, right? And then we fucking made
No.
medicine and we fixed people's
If you read the
broken
Bible,
legs.
they lived like 300 years old or some shit.
Huh?
If you treat that as fact, at least.
Say that again.
In the Bible, they lived to like
Moses was
300.
like 400.
They lived like 300 years old.
Well, yeah, that's
And then
another
they
thing
went
that
to
humans
30.
do is make up stories like that. Like the people
How
live
you know?
300 years old.
How you know?
Because I know.
Were you there?
Because I can look around and see that we all deteriorate.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're not impressed by ants.
I'm very impressed by
Ants-
ants for ants, but
Ants
not compared
stretch
to humans.
and yawn when they wake up.
What?
I love
Yep.
that.
That's cute.
Ants stretch and yawn when they
Damn.
wake up. Isn't that so cute? They are
That's
smart.
cute as shit.
Ants are fucking smart as shit.
They
Okay.
can carry shit. They can
No.
carry shit so much
No,
heavier
no, no,
than
no.
them. They're
Yeah,
strong
they're
as
the
hell.
strongest animal
They're
pound
they
for
got
pound.
built-in
They're like the Manny
GPS.
Pacquiao of fucking
Yeah.
animals.
I
They
have
work
got-
together as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
Just saying.
I have got to talk about the ant. Okay, have you guys seen Planet Earth?
And they all worship a woman.
You've never
too, which
watched
is
Planet
bullshit.
Earth? Shut the fuck up.
The queen bee, queen ant. Fuck off.
Bro, she made all of them. The fuck?
You should. That is how.
One
That
queen
is
ant
how
made
the
all the
human
ants.
species should
Should be.
fucking operating.
you.
Yeah,
And
as long
you
as
wanna
it's a
know
normal
something?
girl.
You would
You wanna
not
know
be
something?
here without a fucking
They worship
vagina.
the queen.
Fuck
Do you see them having civil
Facts.
wars? No. Just
How
saying.
do you know what kind of wars they have in the fucking? On
Why
the
do you
ant
think
planet?
Tupac got shot? Is because he believed in women?
You think that's a hot take?
Hot take.
Tupac got assassinated because he
Because he
his
believed
mama.
that women
Yep.
should run the world.
deserve
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah, you know what song I'm talking about,
Should've
motherfuckers.
Should never came out with.
I think
Baby's Got a
women should be
Baby.
like bees. Once they like you know how bees like give like sting and then they die. I think women should give a birth and just pass away.
I think women should be like praying mantises and
That's
fucking
fucked
up.
eat your fucking head after you
Yeah.
come in me, so then we can
Dude.
survive without
We-
your dumbass around.
that made me so
They didn't need
mad.
them anyways. Praying mantises are still around.
Anyway,
They need them.
It's like 16 praying mantises across the earth, dog. Don't nobody
Where?
talk
I see
about
them-
a praying
I
mantis.
saw one
I've
on my
seen her, I
windshield
saw one a
before.
month ago.
I saw
Oh, you-
what you just
you
described,
lying
Johanna,
bastard.
happen. And all the girls in my work, and even the gay dudes, it made me mad. All the girls and the gay dudes were like, and I was like, "Did you know that they do that?" And they're like, "Yeah, hell yeah." I was like, "That's a little bit much." Like
That's
you want,
Hell
so
yeah.
great.
that's
I
a
love
little
that.
bit much.
Were you
wanna-
triggered? Were you
a little
triggered by
bit?
that?
Yeah, you want to
Well, now you know what it feels
listen.
like.
I'm all for like women
For
are
what?
equal in
Say it.
empowerment, but like
Yeah.
you don't gotta rip our heads off and fucking
Bro.
kill us.
What do you
I
think they did to
feel
deserve
like-
that? They did something. Why do you think all of them are doing that?
Probably,
All of them?
probably didn't ask for butt
And
sex.
that is and that is the difference between animals and human beings. It's not the language.
The butt sex.
It's having the control.
restraints.
It's
To
it's
rip the
it's
head
it's like
off.
society is that's not okay in society.
Sure.
So that's why we don't act upon our fucking like.
Instinct.
I would have killed you 3 times already
yeah,
since
you would have failed and
met
you would have died. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Think so? You don't know me.
I think we should resort back to nature a little bit, where it's like
Butt
we
sex.
could kill you with our
If you
bare
don't-
hands.
If you don't like it, kill.
That's bullshit. That's
We-
such bullshit.
We could mostly.
We could.
99% of the time.
I could
when,
kill you with
remember
my
when
bare
y'all
hands?
used to like go
I
out.
could
so
and
you guys
fucking-
shouldn't talk back.
I could
And, like,
kill you with my bare hands. Absolutely.
Oh, you.
Johanna.
If I had a
You think
shot-
you could go out and kill a
What?
deer
Oh, this
You think
is
you could go out and kill a
adorable,
deer, Nick?
bruh.
What's up?
with your bare hands? You think
This
you
is
could go out
the
and kill a
most
deer and
annoying
bring
I
it
think I
back
could take
and cut
both
it up?
of you with both
No.
my hands.
Go
No,
strapped
I'm
back-
behind
talking
my
about going to
Go back
collect
to
food for
calling
the.
me not a normal girl, because this is bullshit. This
love
is
this.
fucking bullshit.
I'm
A
having
normal
fun. I
girl,
love both of you.
No.
I don't.
You're like,
think-
oh, I love you guys so much, but you could
You
never
guys are
take
so
me.
cute.
If I had enough, okay,
You guys
let's
literally
talk about,
have
No.
a fucking area that if we literally slightly touch it, y'all are gonna freak out.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
all
that's
are not
right.
coordinated enough to hit that bitch. Look what y'all
Excuse
did.
me?
Oh,
Dude.
y'all gonna
let's
miss
go.
like a bitch.
Dude,
Unathletic.
fight or flight.
Brick.
Fight
Have you
or
ever
flight.
seen- have you
If
ever
I
seen a
had
girl
enough,
run?
if I had enough adrenaline in my body, I could
Facts.
absolutely kill Nick Kelly.
Facts.
You could both of you
She's
work
been
out for 3
boxing.
years and
No.
train, and I could strap one hand behind my back and fucking destroy both
That's
of you.
so cute that you think that.
I'm positive too.
so
That's the
cute.
other
Summer
thing. is that I'm sure.
2020, you guys, you heard
Hey.
this here first. Nick and I are scrapping in the backyard,
Yes!
bro.
It was like the
Fucking
race
mud fight and all.
Let's go back to
It was-
taking
Gloves
we could take
off,
wolves and
motherfucker.
shit, 'cause
Gloves
that-
off.
Yeah, you think you can
that's
take a
easy.
motherfucking wolf
I could
and
take a
bring it
wolf.
back for
Gloves
the girls to
off.
cook?
Dude, I
Gloves
could-
off. I can birth a baby out of my fucking vagina and not
I gotta
die.
do it with them hands.
You think
nigga.
I can't kick your ass? I'm pissed now.
I'll
Anyway,
kick you in that pussy and then fucking knee you in that
getting
head.
kicked in the pussy hurts so bad. Okay.
Does it?
Yeah, it hurts
Just
so
get-
fucking
write that down,
bad.
write that
I didn't
down.
know about that.
Like when
Yeah.
you're younger and just right in the middle.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
it's the worst feeling in the entire world.
You guys are lucky your balls are up in your stomach.
Yeah, we're so lucky. Yeah.
For real, ovaries are just balls.
Would you rather have your
Ovaries are just
would
balls.
you rather
They are.
would
They
you
are.
rather would you rather have your balls in your stomach or I don't know respect from everybody you meet?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
It's a tough question. I'll
Yeah.
give that to you, Johanna.
I did want to talk about this planet.
Or I
Planet
don't know.
Earth.
Respect on Earth.
Right.
Would you?
Would you rather have your balls in your stomach or rights? Let's see.
Yeah, for real.
Or the right to vote 100
Yeah.
years ago.
I need to print that on
Dude,
a
black
t-shirt.
dudes,
Or somebody
black
not
dudes
call
had the
you
right to
darling.
vote before
Right.
women. You ever think about that?
Yeah,
They
I
gave
think about it every day.
They enslaved black people, and
I
then they
know.
said, "Let's give them the right to vote." But women, come on,
Yeah. Stay your ass.
like that's
Yeah.
crazy that that's.
Well, they gave, but then they
Mm-hmm.
gave women the right to vote, but not like black women. Black women didn't get the right
Yeah.
to vote until later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got double shit on.
Yeah.
Double shit on.
When did they
but
get around to the Hispanics?
They were, I guess
I don't know what they did. They didn't
Did they
care about
ever
the
have a
Hispanics?
rule about that?
I don't think they ever. I think they just kind of skipped y'all.
They ain't got
That was
Oh.
inherent, and obviously we're not going to let those vote.
I don't
Finish
think we
my
were,
weeds.
We were, we were late to the party. We're
Yeah,
always
yeah.
late. We're always late. We're always,
It is
we're
weird.
always,
Like,
Hispanics
hey.
are always late.
Hey,
we
y'all
were
still
late.
enslaving niggas over here or what? Y'all
No, we were in
Who's
we were
that?
in the bushes waiting. Like, okay, they're not mistreating people anymore. Here we are. Okay,
It's our time.
wearing our sombreros. We got maracas. We got tamales. How? What's up?
Y'all show just kind of walked in a party and was just like,
But
all
isn't
right,
it-
Right.
cool.
Isn't it weird how like American history only focuses on like white and black, and that's
Yeah.
it? It's so weird.
Yeah, because all the Indians are dead, and the Hispanics
Well, we have our
just
own-
hid
And
in the
Asians,
bushes.
Hispanics,
No, we have
Indians.
our own history. We have our own history, like within our continents and countries. Like the Spaniards were the fucking, assholes of our.
But in America, nobody talks about that shit.
Because Americans didn't really treat
Right.
the Spanish that bad,
Or babies.
comparatively speaking.
But we
to
don't
all
even
the other
talk about it.
minorities.
We don't talk about
We're
Asians. We don't
kind
talk
of
about
like
Indians.
irrelevant.
They just now getting
It's like
around
nobody,
to y'all. Like Donald
nobody
Trump
care,
and them.
nobody cares that we're mistreated. Basically, is the thing.
Yeah.
Because y'all food is delicious.
You guys are still
That's
included
right.
in. You're
You
still,
can-
you're
'cause
still
you
a
can
woman
fly.
of color.
It's because you can clean a mean house.
Yeah,
No, you want to know what
exactly.
it is? Because you can pay us fucking nothing to do.
Yeah.
And
a
they do a
fucking
good
hard
job.
And they
a
do
good job. The
Yeah.
fuck? Y'all need to start not doing such a good job.
Right.
Like the rest of us.
You hear that,
Bro.
black
Yeah,
people?
quit
Stop
doing something.
crying.
Yeah, you
Stop
just
doing such a
fucking
good job.
You just fucking victim blamed.
I wish.
I didn't mean it
I
like
wish it
that.
No,
was.
it's
No, it
hilarious.
was so good. I wish my anxiety would let me not do well. You know what I mean? Fucking keeps
Go
me
up
up
to
at
your
night.
gardener, bro.
Or at least
Yeah.
charge more. At
We're
least
working
charge
so
more.
hard.
We're working so hard. Yeah, or charge more. That's true.
Y'all need to charge at least double.
Well, a lot of it is like the person who is in control of the entire, like you're gonna get hired, but you're not hired directly. You're hired like through somebody who speaks English.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like they're taking a huge cut of like the hourly money that you're getting paid. So that's where they get fucked.
I think of America as a house, okay? And I think if we just don't put a
America is
wall,
a
So
house.
profound
It's-
statement.
it's a
from
big
Nick
house.
Kelly.
Wheezy up.
Oh my God.
America
I
Nick
just got
Kelly.
shivers.
Dude, holy
Ladies and
shit.
gentlemen, I just got
Right.
shivers
Oh my God.
down to my vagina
Nick
because that was
Kelly,
just
holy
so
Hold on.
shit,
deep.
The philosophy over here.
America is
Not
a
He'll
house.
worthy.
crack his neck like he's about to say some shit. Let me.
America's
Stress.
like a house.
America is a house, and if we just let
Jesus.
the Mexicans come in, all the air conditioning is just gonna blow out, and we're gonna get all the heat in. That's my point.
That was the.
ladies and
That-
gentlemen,
that
Nick fucking
felt-
Kelly.
We're embarrassed to have him, ladies and
Holy
gentlemen.
hell, dog, with this fucking
Put your hand, put that slow clap
I'm a
together.
dad at heart. Are we air conditioning the whole neighborhood?
You probably are
What's
a
up?
dad
I feel
somewhere.
like, what the
You
fuck
are
are
a dad.
borders,
You got a
low-key?
kid somewhere.
No, man, dude, the border ain't gonna work,
I feel like why
Just
can't you
pole
go
vault.
live wherever resonates with you? That's weird to me.
huh?
The only reason,
I agree with that. You can't just go live in anywhere.
yes,
son.
you can.
You can't.
Why not? I only am an
Imagine
American because I
there's no
happen to be
countries.
born
Alright,
here.
It's been done.
Okay, so Emily, so then you're gonna have a house and then just let a nigga just walk in and go into your refrigerator. Start
No,
eating
no, I'm
shit,
saying my
and
personal
fucking-
home. I'm saying a
But it's
country.
like the same thing.
It's
bro.
not
You,
the same
like,
thing.
I don't know. It's like a membership.
Because you
What?
happen to be born here. What about the people that happen to be born in Yemen?
It's a utopia idea, dude. I used to think that same thing. Like, why are there countries like imaginary borders? Like, I step here, I'm in another country.
But,
blah, blah.
like-
but it's just the way it is, and we're not gonna change it. And it's like,
But you know there are like literally
It is
80
bullshit,
million
but-
people who are forcibly displaced from like violence or
yeah,
fucking.
I think you have the
cl-
right to live places,
Like,
but I think
Where do they belong? They can't stay where they were happen to be born, but nobody else wants them because they don't belong there. Like that's fucked up.
well,
to
that's
me.
the idea of America. We should be letting these motherfuckers in. That's why this
Yeah.
We're a
president's
melting
bullshit
pot.
like that.
Yeah, that's.
Straight up, like we
People
don't
who
talk
are
enough about it.
immigrants
I think
only
you should
help
let-
this country.
I think you
Yes.
should let people
This
The fuck?
country
We should
is
let-
built on immigrants.
Exactly.
There
Every
would
year-
be
fucking
no
be letting
America
everybody
without
in.
immigrants. Like, if you are enjoying your fucking life,
If
dear
you're
white
contributing,
people,
if you're contributing and you're bringing good things into the world, why the fuck can't you live here? I don't see the fucking point. The problem.
they like to fucking quote unquote say it brings more crime, it brings more drugs, it
Yeah,
brings more
I think
this,
it's
that,
just
the
like a
other
That's
thing.
like
resource
Trump
That's some
and
fake ass
yeah.
shit.
That is legit some fake ass shit.
That's
I would-
some
Some of
Yeah.
the kindest, most straight edge people are my fucking family
Niggas.
friends who came over here illegally.
right.
Yeah. Come at me.
I know a kid who
Find me.
who goes to school with me, who's here on DACA, and like he's going through some shit trying to graduate. Some shit, and he was brought here when he was 4 years old. This is all he's ever known. He knows nothing other. He's an American, but like because he technically wasn't born here, he has to pay double to triple the amount to go to college. He might not even get his degree. Like nobody wants to accept him. Nobody wants to make any accommodations for him, and it's like fucked up.
That's
He's lived
really
here his whole
fucked
life.
up.
What, he's supposed to go back to Mexico?
Right.
A place
Yeah.
he's never known in his life? That's fucked up.
Yeah, but then also like the argument is like there's an incentive to like sneak over the border and pop that baby out, and then it's like all of a sudden he's
I don't give a shit.
No, I
Pop
get
your
it.
baby
I don't
out
care
here.
either. Honestly, like whatever. Like I agree with you. Like borders are bullshit, and it's a social construct that we created. But at the same time, there has to be something. I guess.
I like
Yeah, I feel like
Go
there
ahead.
has to be.
there has to be like okay because
I don't
I
know
do
what,
agree
though.
that like if we had this idea of no borders to police the world would be insane.
Sure.
You can't it's too big. So I think borders on a sense of like, let's make it smaller so we can like manage it a little better.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But to like lose the humanity in it, to where like if somebody came here when they're 4 years old and all they've ever known is America, but to tell them they don't belong here and they're not a citizen, I think that's fucked up. Or to break up families that have been here for years and contributed to our society for years, I think that's fucked up. We have to maintain our humanity through it all.
But
But
then
that's
it's like
some perfect world shit. Yo.
What
white
did that-
people don't like humanity.
what did
We
that-
like rules.
What did that little?
White people like
Facts.
rules.
It is
Nick,
so fags.
remember when you and I were watching the same video, but we weren't in the same house, and it was that little girl
Oh,
crying?
yeah.
What did she say? That was so funny.
Oh God, she fucked up a word. It was so
What
funny.
girl?
God, we
You
gotta
know
look
when
that
they were
up.
like they were like interviewing the kids that were like separated at the border and shit, and it
Oh,
was like
yeah.
this one specific girl, like it went viral, and it was like her like crying and like talking about it's fucked up. We're fucked
It is
up for
sad.
laughing at this. But I was like I was really laying in bed like on Instagram or whatever the fuck, and I was like weeping because like I am very lucky to be who I am and to be in this country the way that I got here. Let me tell you all that. We'll be talking about that off the mic. But no, I was really like resonating with this girl and was like, damn, this could be me. This is
And I just
fucked
texted
up.
her the
And then
air
Nick
that she said.
texted me and was like,
I just corrected her Miss English, but it was like a hilarious Miss English. It was like
and then next thing you know, I'm just
Miss
like
English
laughing
is
through my
Miss
tears.
English.
Like, we're terrible. We're going straight to hell, so that's fine.
can
when
we
we're
find
when
that?
we're
What do you think
resurrected,
it
when
was?
we're resurrected, we're coming back
clue?
as slugs for sure.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
That's why you ain't normal.
We out here.
That's why we ain't normies.
Dude,
We
that's
should
just
wrap
picked-
it up. We should absolutely wrap it up. How you guys feeling? I gotta leave. I'm sorry.
all right.
good?
Plug away. Emily, you got
Emily, what you got coming
I got
up?
no
What are you
plugs.
building in architect
Yes.
I just
school?
finished making an art storage / hotel space.
That's tight.
Nice.
It was dope.
Hell yeah.
My review went really well. Surprised.
Good for you.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
You're gonna build the next Freedom Tower.
I don't know. Next semester is like we call it Wallenberg apparently, which means it has to be something that's like
Wallenberg?
yeah.
Like
So
Wahlburgers?
somebody named Wallenberg,
Wahlburgers.
like they fund it. Like you can win money from what you do, like a
Uh-huh.
significant amount of money to do research. So it has to be something that's like meaningful to the world. And I'm particularly interested in people who are displaced.
So you're going to
That's-
build that wall.
No, I'm not building the wall.
I'm just kidding.
I wanna figure out what spaces people who are displaced need. People who are like fleeing from Syria, or people who are natural disaster or victims of natural disasters, or just
Yeah.
don't have homes. Like I want to figure out what spaces they need in the world. Like, that's my
build the
shit
wall
that
to
I'm
keep 'em
interested in. I don't believe in walls. I think everybody deserves a space to feel that they belong to. So we'll see what that comes
I don't
from.
believe
But
in walls either. I just believe in towers with snipers.
That's nice.
so yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
I will be in
architecture
Grand
shit.
Rapids on Wednesday. This should drop on a Wednesday if Nick and EJ aren't lazy pieces of shit.
Hey,
I will be at Stella's Lounge in Grand Rapids on Wednesday. You can also catch me on the cocktail hour on this Saturday, the 21st, at the Independent Comedy Club. And yeah, just follow me on Instagram, AVRGJOH.
I'll be at the same thing 21st at the Independent Comedy Club Cocktail Hour. And January 15th, Mark Ridley's.
I will.
Be squirming around like a slug.
Yep. Just sliding around this
Shit.
bitch.
Leaving a slime behind you.
No,
You can know where he is. Actually, we don't even need. You don't even tell him. We just follow the slime.
just follow the slime.
Gross.
That is gross. It's a little cum trail, you know. I will January 3rd. I'm hosting for
Jizz
Blaine Hill at the Independent Comedy Club. And in these next few weeks, I will be in Chicago, probably making rap songs.
Woo.
So insecure the way you just
I know.
said that and looked at us. Dude.
Hates it all.
Music sucks.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
I love music until you gotta actually make that shit.
Thank you, Emily, for coming on here.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
on,
having me, y'all.
Yes.
You guys make out with
This
your
has
mics to
been
your mouth.
informative and
I heard them making
hilarious.
out upstairs, and it sounded like there was a blowjob going down here. It's gross.
Maybe it
I
was.
got big lips.
Yep.
All right, that's the fucking Ride Along podcast.
What is wrong with you? Have a little bit of energy. That was a
I don't
great
know
episode.
I don't know where my energy went. Dog.
Where
My
the
bad,
fuck is
son.
wrong
My
with you?
bad.
It went into fucking with your hair. Quit twisting
Yeah.
your fucking
I'm
hair.
about to cut it all off tomorrow because I
can't wait.
I've been ripping it all out.
Yeah, stop ripping it out.
Just want to sing Beach Boys? Or?
It's hair all
Yeah,
over
let's do
you,
it. Come on.
Round, round, get around.
I get around.
Yeah, get around.
Woo!
EJ, you did it too
You
early.
fucked it up.
Too
Johanna, you were a little off. You were flat a little bit. I don't want to be like that.
I'm not a good singer.
along,
What do you want?
motherfuckers.
Dude, I thought I got that.
No, man, you were way too early. Thank you, guys.
All
Peace.
play, but you wanna pull some shit out your ass. All day with the bullshit. Always falling prey to your bad habits. All day with the bullshit. All play, but you wanna pull some shit out your ass. All day with the bullshit. Always falling prey to your bad habits. I'm fantastic, like get this money. I'ma have a classic, something, someday, one way. Or another, I'ma find it. Send my mother to an island to retire. It feels like my desire expires in real life. Once my eyes are wide enough to guide me, stumbling to drop a double in the morning. Like, hope there's more to life than dreams you don't believe in. Everything is fleeting, man. Grab what gives you meaning, man. I should probably I should probably go to college. Rapping ain't my forte. Blow my load quick, so I'm taking long with foreplay. 4 days since I left the crib. More ways for me to fuck it all up than to win. More lame saying shit like it's alright instead of getting in. Weeding out the weak outside and within. Sometimes it means I'm smoking 24/7 for 7 days straight. Sometimes it means I'm cutting off some fakes. Pump the brakes, but this weekend pressure had me tweaking till I leaned in. Got the keys in the Jeep and the needles on E, but my CD's in the deck, so I'ma get where I'm going and respect like Aretha. Checks bound to rise like Easter or Jesus. Después 3 días, peace to mamacita. She showed me a real one, plucked me out the dust and cuddled up with the evil son of her savior. Still won't change my behavior. Like, what's it gonna take to elevate me? The pussy tastes great and the money smells greater, but I need something more to motivate me. I need something more to motivate me. I